takes your mind away. Know who you are, know what you're worth, know who you love, know the people that you hurt when you do the dirt. Do you ever get what you deserve? Can you translate what you really feel into the words? This is not a test, no time to rehearse. Felt like I was fired from a cannon at the universe. Brain had to catch up quick to what I saw. Victory or more, or twitching on the floor in pieces could be your fate. It could be more strange. Wifey might fight you with the fangs, that's a more the raw way. Late night smoking in the hallway, traveling into another realm for a short
right
stay.
Now anyone can get it, from enemies to bros that I've never even met. It's not a joke. Funny how now you wanna know. But where were you when I was sitting on my own on the ropes trying to bounce back? Not Koch, John Locke got lost in the moment and found out just when things were going to plan, they went to shit again. Another toilet bowl filled to the brim again. But I ain't listening to part-timers chipping in. It's not if but when your fate is imminent. So quit whilst you're ahead with no status. Giving it the bigger, never done him no favors and never will. Can't ever chill till I'm fed a meal. They wanna try and play dumb, acting clever still. I just wanna get the last laugh and head home at the start of this race. On your mark, set, go.
I'm a serial killer with women. She says I'm lucky and charmy. Strap dog and the Bradakis from Parky. It's the season of heat. Now you're ducking an army. This ain't a meeting in Greek. Don't wanna buck me and bar me. I ain't sleeping in peace. I ain't eating a feast. She likes Amanda but ain't fucking with Charlie. Mary J got me puffing with Marley. I live a skid life, but I'll be making money when this thing's right. Fucking raw, about to build a king size. Killer skin tight, reptilian, about to shed my skin cause the skin tight. You call it half a lager, but it's a thin pipe. Listening to Kate Bush, still pissing in the wind, finishing these 8 books. Needing brekkie in bed, but getting wrecky and set. Ain't caught shit, but still fishing with these 8 hooks. And still living with these bait crooks. It's shot.
Like I know I'm great, talk like I know you ain't. Graphers know it's like the first time you stole some paint. Jumped the gate, wrote your name, went home and told your mate. Sprayed up the estate, police gave chase, made a bold escape. Show ponies act differently when some people come. Me, I'm too slow to pretend, so they call me Tweedledum. Buzzing off the energy, pennant, but no dependency. Won't let it be the end of me. Shit like this cause your friends to leave. Trust an uphill struggle from the beginning. When your role models sold drugs and act like dicks to women. Only way to learn's the hard way. Me can park, now we're winning. Easy to get gassed up, watch them, just as easy stick the pin in. I've been deflated, been over and underrated. Perceptions with the beholder, infections in how you take it. So many ways you can make it. Keep your head on, they'll remove it. Stupid, get a grip. The past's been built with twists, just like a cube that's Rubik's. Fanning the flames, now everyone's knowing your name. Think a big frame, but this week I might break in the rain. Painful to watch, a shame, but we ain't the same. Here on some forever shit, we grow like these higher grades. Fanning the flames, now everyone's knowing your name. Think a big frame, but this week I might break in the rain. Painful to watch, a shame, but we ain't the same. Here on some forever shit, we grow like these higher grades.
You're not adding to the fire, you're just putting it out. How you gonna spit a bar with my foot in your mouth? I put my stamp on your ego like I'm posting a letter. Holy Mecca, your girl wanna hold the pecker. Microphone wrecker, tell the DJ to hold the records. Check my techers, I set correct, check my rep. I recollect when we was neck and neck. Remember me, friend? How commendable, yes. How dependable, yes. That's why I'm independent though. They cannot teach you what you're meant to know. It's up to you to reach for your own potential. Eventually, it could be the end of you. Fakes throw stones from glass houses. You might see them about town in brown trousers.
Fanning the flames, now everyone's knowing your name. Think your big frame, but this week I might break in the rain. Painful to watch, a shame, but we ain't the same. Here on some forever shit, we grow like these higher grades. Fanning the flames, now everyone's knowing your name. Think your big frame, but this week I might break in the rain. Painful to watch, a shame, but we ain't the same. Here on some forever shit, we grow like these higher grades.
Put the fire out, put the fire out, put the fire out. Throw some water on it, put the fire out, put the fire out. Shit wasn't lit anyway. The shit wasn't lit anyway.
Dawn of a new day, fast when the sunrise. Start with a new breath, gone when I exhale. Visions of a past life, start when I set sail. Birth of the future, ending without fail. Turn into dust like earth on a foot trail. Word no rumors, watch me I excel. Bookworms wanna learn, curves are precarious. Red mist in a vision still stays impairing them. Excel, cut to the gut like cesarean. Sex cell slots wanna fuck in this world, get a bigger bus. Nip tucks, fix up, it's so hilarious. So twisted that no one prepared for this. Ropes round throats, so go slow, closed off the areas. Ignore the old folk and don't could they care for us. Close to the truth like a coast in their cloaks. Coat these coast close to an opening man. In a hope of a glimpse of enlightenment. Imprints are vibrant, distinctive spirals. Spinning like my life within a final. Reflection of the window to my soul in my eyeball. Ignite the eye towards I fall. Deep in the world that I love to exist in forever is survival. A defeat is don't forget it cause it's vital. That's what I'm gonna die for. Cross lines, go in circles, lose your mind. Join dots, find purpose, seek angles, jump hurdles. Take leaps of faith and gain virtues. Cross lines, go in circles, lose your mind. Join dots, find purpose, seek angles, jump hurdles. Take leaps of faith and gain virtues. Align with the vibes that line on a ley line. Rewind to the main line, train line, painting in daytime. Stay on to the same mind, it takes time to take five. Escape from the grapevine. GMO crops gonna fuck with your DNA, it ain't playtime. Awaken a mind, subside frustrations. Raise up the good vibes and high vibrations. Fly vibe flowing at some nice hydration. Love high grade to the growers. I give a standing ovation. Nothing would affect them like a motherly connection. But the drugs up in the cerebellum middle. Cause they venom, put their foot down on the pedal and we're revving into heaven. What? Chanting a mantra. Nurture the truth, not pollution is cancer. Expand the propaganda to get a proper answer. Like,
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BrawlFest Season 2. It's Week 5, Game Number 1. I'm Gorway. It's an absolute honour to be casting the Alpha Lobby here tonight. As Xenox has been off casting Overwatch contenders. He's gone back to where he began. Long shots being taken out here by Cream onto one of the Atletico boys. I believe it's Luke 12, nice and high up in the air. We're going to see a couple of teams who are actually contesting. We've got Aftermind in Rozhok with Carnage. Carnage taking Rozhok back after all this time. 404 no longer contesting. They aren't even in this lobby, so they can't contest them. But we will see these two teams coming to a head in here. So Carnage, done this plenty of times before. Wolf taking some long shots with a pistol here. Red dot pistol, not going to... He might have actually landed one shot onto Tony there. Got the boys in only push. They are going to do a split here. They've got Oyster Compound, Benshu in school, as always. You never see him anywhere else other than school. And Bullet and Extreme 2G are just going to do a split over the apps. Order with their normal Shelter, Prison. The Quad Reds there and Mansion. White are actually moving out nice and early to try and grab him. Possibly this compound here. He could also grab either one of those. They're all pretty good power positions. As long as alongside that maple up there on the ridge there, you'll see teams play this. This maple here, there's a couple of defies. There's a nice bowl there where you can hide your vehicles. So we see Nocturnal. They got a 2-2 split. 2 in farm, 2 in Novo. Which is an interesting split, but it does give them that option to cross if they do get a melee circle. So I do actually like that split. It's Captain Planet and the boys in Avant are also doing a bit of a split here. Captain Planet just going to take the south side of Yasnaya with Avant taking that northern side. Archaic all the way out here. 3 in the Povka. Non-reg is just going to loot some compounds up to the west. It is a nice southeast circle. I do like this circle. One of my favorites is Atletico in their usual. Up on the South Georgie and 2 in crates as well. I personally hate crates. It's had a massive nerf. I feel in probably about 6 months ago actually. Scythe also in their usual down on Millie. They're no longer being contested as the boys in Weedback decided against that. Tiggleton's a mile from the rest of the Chiefs. Got Edge in Stalber, P for Potato all the way up on the north. Doing some compound looting, and Crit also doing some compound looting with Tiggle. Doing some compound looting a literal mile away from them. It's Bench who's going to take some shots from Star. None actually connecting onto Bench. Do see Order have actually opted to take this double, the red and the garage compound here. I personally think the compound over there that Chichan is on is better, mainly because of this ridge here that overlooks. You can be easily breached. Teams can actually get up there, get a knock, and force the breach. So, but it definitely is a nice position. Insight and Juicy are going to take some shots on these Nocturnal boys as they do rotate in. Teams starting to make their way in. I actually see Fury taking a spray onto Cedric's. Boys in Surge who have made their way up into the Alpha Lobby this week. They've been playing out of their minds the last couple of weeks. It's really good to see the resurgence of Surge. Went through a bit of a rough patch there, but they are back and firing, and it's good to see. It's Red actually knocks Tony off a bike. Beautiful spray there by Red. He will get that execute, so Tony will be the first out here tonight. Very unlucky for Aftermind there. They are in the middle of nowhere, really, running through the field on foot, so very unlucky that just the timing. Been caught out in timing, that's all that is. As Crank Dad is actually going to try awfully close to the boys in Paradox. Does take a couple of bullets for his trouble. Ronan taking some shots onto Crank as well. That car's been put down to half health, so he does need to find somewhere secure. Bunnings is safe and so is Love Shack, so he is driving past them and he should realise that no one's actually shooting at him from there, so I'd be definitely making that push to take one of them compounds. Prison Pride Rock is actually still free as well, which, given that zone, is not surprising. But we could actually see it shift to the east, though. Atletico and the Knights. Knights who have been looting up in North George, still yet to move. The zone is moving in though, and it is about to be on their bum, so they do need to get a wiggle on here. P for Potato still looting all the way up on this north. He does have a bike, so we'll be able to get a very quick rotate in. Does need to start grouping up on the rest of Chiefs. They have taken over here on Stunt Mountain. Not the greatest position, considering how north it is. But if it does shift north, they will be loving life, because that is also another huge power position in this zone. Boys in SYF. Unique's just going to grab. No, he actually rotates away. Surprised he doesn't grab that then. It was free. One of your teams really starting to center up here. Auto arguably have the better positions. They're actually playing a 1-1-2 split. They've got Jukesy here playing Maple and around Maple. Oh no, he's actually playing on the backside of Shelter, sorry. And then the other two Order boys who Waikiko took this compound earlier. Inside has grouped up on him. Suspect still in the blue. He's got to get a wiggle on. The Nocturnal boys actually opting to rotate all the way around instead of coming over this eastern bridge here. Extreme 2G and Bullet L taking some long shots at the Carnage boys. They have got themselves a compound. They're going to try and get the vehicle safe as Def takes a couple of nice tags there by both Extreme and Bullet. Puts Def's down to about 25 health. The boys in Carnage will take some shots back just to say, hey, leave my boy alone. Can't be doing that there, Darty. Boys in Surge. They do only have the 3 in, so it's a bit of a feels bad as Yajra has actually knocked himself on the bike. He's in the middle of nowhere too. He might go down if someone if the boys in only push turn around and spot him, but Nate Sabes is likely to get that res off. It's an easy res. It's Tiggleton being shot at by the boys in only push who have taken that ridge. About 21 seconds until this zone does come in, and we will see phase 2. This is where the movement happens. That phase 2 shift is where we see these teams starting to make these rotates, try and get these breaches off, trying to take some positions. As Extreme does spot Yajra. He does take him down too. That's a massive shot there by Extreme. As P for Potato takes down Chungy. As, oh my lord, that hard shift has shifted south. That is centered over the boys in SYF. They are loving life. Atletico are just going to come in on this western side and get pretty much anything on this far south side for free as Unique knocks and executes Nate Sabes. It's 2 down for Nocturnal now. Tiggleton taking some sprays on the boys in only push as they do make that rotate pass. That is a absolute yikes of a circle. First game of the night and we see that. That is spicy, boys. That is what you want to see. Tiggleton taking some more shots onto the boys from Immunity now. He's actually going to land. That is a... wow. I love it. First game of the night, we get that spicy meme. This Extreme does knock Chi-Chan. We will get the execute. So 1 left for Nocturnal. They are feeling the pain. Extreme already on 2. The boys in only push. Extreme, arguably one of the strongest players in OS. He's put his foot in the door overseas. He's done reasonably well, so hopefully will be signed to an org soon. It's Archaic. They've got themselves these double yellows here. They're just going to put some pressure onto the boys in Paradox, who are up in one of those garages up on the hill there, underneath wood yard, lumber. whatever you want to call it. So we're going to see a couple of teams rotating very close to each other here. They're going to opt to come in on this eastern side. As Knights, what the devil are they doing? Playing super edge here. As 3 as well. It's interesting. Not what I would be opting to do, but 3 teams looking like they want to do the exact same. We've got Carnage, Avant, and Aftermind. As Gunner gets a knock onto player 4. Unique gets Nick 101. And Extreme will actually come and steal that kill onto Nick 101. So 3 kills onto Extreme already. Massive start. Captain Planet have just taken the 2 sugars here. It's actually 1 sugar and a red. On that high northwestern side of the circle. That Surge are awfully close to the boys in Justice here. Cedric's may spots back. He does spot him. He puts the spray down. He will knock him through that smoke. Beautiful shot there by Cedric's. He's going to pop that nade. Hopefully get that execute. Player 4 will bleed out as Cedric's does get that nade kill. So beautiful spray there by Cedric's. As Gunner will get that bleed out kill onto player 4. Two down for the boys in Justice. That zone is moving in. 1:35 till we will see phase 3, and we will more than likely see it center up a bit. Hopefully. Unless it swings all the way to Millie. Really hope. I hope it does for the meme. Boys in Chiefs taking some long shots. Just going to take some tires out on the boys in Captain Planet, who are going to be trapped up on that northwestern side. Double J being put down to 10 health by Aftermind as he rotates through. He's actually managed to get through. He's got the double sugars here. As Defs takes down Spacili. Wolf will get that execute. Out on the beach there. There is a flipped vehicle. Spiggy J lands a couple of long tags onto Sunny, and another tag lands onto Sunny, puts him down to about 9 health. As Double J gets the execute onto Sa. He will get the execute onto Crank That, and that is Aftermind out in last place as Jukesy will take down Dak. Beautiful shots there by Jukesy. I don't know where Dak is. He's actually up on... I believe he's up on the... Yeah, he is. He's up on the garage here. I don't know how he got up there, but that's a yikes. As it does swing west. It stayed center west. So anyone here is going to be loving life. That next 4th zone is going to shift. And it will shift onto these boys. But a lot of these teams who are actually out, there's about 6 or 7 teams who are out. It's a spicy meme though. It's ACO7, last alive for Nocturnal. He's playing that rank tank. He's got himself in the zone. I think Dak actually will die here. Crush looking like he will go for that. That res, it is a very risky res. He's going to go for it. He's going to take tags though. So Dak will actually die. Crush will have to give that up as Double J will get the knock and the execute onto Charlie. Beautiful sprays there. 3 kills onto Double J. Jukesy gets that bleed out kill onto Dak. Bit of a aggressive spot there by Dak to actually take. As we are seeing a lot of teams opting to go for this high northwest ramp. Daralini will manage to secure a little bit of real estate in this zone for the boys in Captain Planet. Crush taking some long shots onto the boys in order. Jukesy put down to about half health. Ronan, 1 shot here. He's just using that car. It's rolling in cover. As D will get the knock onto Ronan. Crush is going to go for that execute. He will steal that kill away from the boys in Paradox as well. Jukesy's still super low here. She's going to be gate kept by the boys in SYF. Carnage have come in on that eastern side. They have actually managed to take the triples on the edge of that east. Not a bad position. Boys in only push. Inarguably the best spot here. I think they should be playing a 2-2 split because if Weezy gets knocked, and if teams are smart, they would have been scouting that he is alone. So they will make that breach a lot easier as Crit. Just driving around like a madman. Just trying to see what's free for the boys in Chiefs. As Order come up on that high north side. The Knights are also wrapping on that north, and Resolves is wrapping in by himself. He's the last alive for Avant here, so if he gets too close to this mushroom, he's going to hit that. US spins him out in the field. He will take some tags as well. Resolves put down to about half health. Minute 5 till we see that phase 4. Plenty of shots going out onto the boys in Knights. Suspect put down to about 10 health as Juicy will knock Cream BTC. Extreme will blow up that vehicle. He'll throw the nade out. Will it hit? It's a beautiful nade. It might actually land on the Calmsy. Just a little bit off. Another nade comes in. Extreme with the execute nade onto Suspect. Beautiful nade there. As Double JG has run himself over, and P for Potato has got that execute kill. Athletico in a beautiful position here in this compound on the beach. A lot of info for them. Resolves has actually managed to get center in a little public toilet here. So he's done well, Resolves. He rotated through about 6 teams there. 8 seconds until we see phase 4. 15 teams, 43 alive. Just about to hit that 20-minute mark. Phase 4 is where it gets super spicy. So it does stay fairly central. Still a lot of water in, which is going to cut a lot of the play zone out. So we see Surge are going to have to make their way in, as well as SYF, Paradox, and Carnage. Order actually have that compound for free up on that north side. As Non-Reg, the Barley, and Gunner are going to try and rotate onto Somatic. No, they're going to take this little Deafy here. It's a nice little bowl. They would have been better off having 2 cars there, but unfortunately they only have the bike and the US because they could have set up some hard cover. $15 teams, 43 alive still. Phase 4, 36 seconds until this next zone does start moving in as Sunny. Actually going to breach here. He's going to drive straight at Fury. Fury lands a nice tag onto Sunny. This little concrete is free. If he can get in, it's Benchu. Hits a couple of nice tags onto Sunny. Another tag by Slob will take Sunny down. Beautiful shots there by the SYF boys. That is free, so if the Carnage boys can get there, they will be able to secure themselves a bit of real estate. Weezy will take down Sunny. Benchu taking some shots onto SYF. They don't have a lot to play from. As Untainted and Def's actually dying to what looks like a bike flip. Knights do go down at the hands of Reb, so that is Knights out in 15th. As Carnage go down as well, Zoidmate will take down Wolf. So he did try and breach their compound. Extreme with a massive double nade as well. Holy dooly. Holy dooly, as Heifer takes down, I think that was Biggie J, Kasun takes down Crush. Extreme does get that bleed out onto Reb. It's only Jakovsky left. 4 kills onto Extreme. 7 in total for the boys in only push. So the boys in Surge actually behind a vehicle here. Just a boat that is beached. Sweezy will take down Jakovsky again. He's got that off angle there. So it's D left for Paradox. SYF are getting peppered from a couple of angles. Cedrix is trapped out in the middle of nowhere. He's got the one grenade, one smoke left, sorry. So not a whole lot he will be able to do. Bullet L still putting the pressure down onto Paradox. They did actually get that res off onto Jakovsky as well. So beautiful work there by the boys in Paradox. Keeping 2 alive is much better than having the solo left to rank tank. Bullet really wants these kills. He knows they're just in this Deafy somewhere. As Zoidmate will take down Cedrix finally. Beautiful long shot with that mini Bizoid, mate. Got 30 seconds until we will see phase number 5. Kotsky has been spotted by Bullet L. 13 teams, 37 alive. Swikicker takes down Edge. He's in the compound though, so he will be a safe res. Zoid will get that bleed out onto Cedric's. SD pulls out the nade. Not going to really do a lot. It's going to fall a mile short. The Zoid mate takes down Biggie J, and that zone shift. Oh my lord, what are these zones? So the double stun comes out from Athletico. It's just prop up. Looking like Surge will go as the nade comes out from Heifer. Surge going out in 13th place. Athletico absolutely loving life with that shift. Resolve's also probably not in the best spot here. All of these teams are going to try and probably slam onto him because there is only a couple of hardcover spots to play other than this compound. Athletico as well going to have a bit of a task in stopping these breaches. You see Arc, that's Edge. Beautiful spray there by Edge. Will take Juicy out of the car with a headshot. Tickleton with the knock onto Insight. Nades coming out from non-regs onto these boys here as Order going out in 12th position. Bad zone, phase 5. 3 seconds until this zone does start coming in. These nades falling a little bit short here by the boys in Arcade. So we're going to see that SYF boys trying to rotate through. Slob lays prone. That's not what you wanted to do there. As we see, we'll get the knock and the execute onto Slob. Tchaikovsky will get the knock onto Unique. Pincered by a couple of teams here. It's a bit of a yikes here for the boys in SYF. Only Crush left. He's going to get to the hardcover. Looking like he will smoke that bike and perhaps try and slam it. But unfortunately, someone's taken the tires out. They read him perfectly and Rip will pop up. Justice will take down SYF in 11th. As Heifer with the quick Car 98 follow-up kill onto Aiko. Will take Nocturnal down in 10th. Zone is starting to move in a minute until we see phase 6. 9 teams, 27 alive. As Dabali takes down Hustler and non-reg will get the knock onto Pushing with the beautiful AK-47 headshot. Taking pressure from the side here as well from Athletico, and Happy Novites will take down Hustler. Dario Lini has been put super low as Kasun and Tickleton team up to take down Paradox. Paradox gone in 9th as Extreme will take down Rip as well. 8 teams, 23 alive. This has been a yikes in the circles. As Gunner takes down Pushing. Beautiful spray there with that AK. Non-reg does spot red. Right on the edge here. No nades actually left for non-reg. Gunner with just the 2 smokes. They aren't in there. So we're going to see a massive fight breaking out between the boys in Chiefs. Only 2 left for immunity. Now going to come in super close. As it shifts again onto this compound. Bullet will take down Kasun. Luke 12 will take down Benshu, both with headshots with the SKS and Mini 14 respectively. As the Bali will finally get that lead out kill onto Pushing. Red knocks non-red. Gunner will pop over and take down Red though, and that is Team Immunity actually going out in 8th there, with Captain Planet going out in 7th. So Team Immunity have been wiped by the Chiefs up here on that north side. Beautiful plays there by the Chiefs. Resolve's sitting pretty. He's probably going to manage a top 3 here. It's all on the Chiefs to make that breach onto him. They need a knock. It's Athletico taking some long shots onto Arcade. We only push really trapped on this edge here. 9 kills in total. 5 onto Extreme, 4 onto Weezy. Bullet and the Bench Daddy with the double donut. Resolves pops open that door and Bullet L just takes him down. That is Avant gone in 6th. They played that perfectly there, the boys in only push. So Chiefs being put under a lot of pressure here by the boys in Arcade. They're just going to opt to get on that bike. Tiggleton Hit with a couple of tags. Potato hit with a nice tag as well. As Happy Novites will knock the Barley with a massive Car 98 shot. Need to get a move on here as Fury AU trapped out on the edge. There's a couple of tags there. Onto Luke 12. Just going to prone here. He's got a little bit of a ridge. Heifer will spot him. As Crit actually gets that execute onto Justice. So that is Justice out in 5th as Benshu takes down Crit. Tickleton takes down the Barley. Tickleton takes down... Oh my god, Tickleton! Tickleton just getting the squad wipe onto Archaic. He cannot be stopped. Holy, I'm devastated I missed that. Because that would have been a massive play. Edge with the knock onto Extreme 2G. It's only Benshu left. He's going to pop out. Wide breach there by Benshu. He will take that angle and only Push will actually go down there. They are out in 3rd. Holy dooly, Tiggleton. 14 kills for the Chief. Massive start to the night for these boys. Athletico actually looking to get a bit aggro on this. They know that the Chiefs have been fighting up here on that edge. Nade's coming out as Zoidmate gets a knock onto Potato. Tiggleton with the knock back onto Zoidmate though. Edge is going to play that wide angle. They will toss a nade. Don't think it will hit. Oh, it's not too far off actually. Some smoke's just going to go out, give themselves a nice wall. As Edge with the SLR knock onto Happy Novites. They do get that res onto P4. Tiggleton makes an aggressive push out of the smoke. He's going to get up. Athletico have a massive ridge to play off here. He's going to play that medkit as that nade is beautiful by Heifer. Will take down Tiggleton. Luke 12 will take down P4. It's all on Edge. What can he do? Not a whole lot. Athletico will get that first chicken dinner. 14 kills. Beautiful start. Tiggleton, though, with that full squad wipe onto Archaic. Really, Devo, I missed that. 4 kills onto Luke 12. 4 onto Zoidmate. 3 and 3 onto Happy and Heifer, respectively. We'll give them that 14 kill dinner. That's Tiggleton with the 5 kills. P for Potato with the 4. 3 onto Edge Oz and 2 onto Crit will give them a 14 kill second place. That's 5 kills onto Extreme 2G. 4 onto Weezy. Bullet L with just the 1. Benshu with the big donut. We'll give the boys in only Push a 10 kill third place. Gunner with the 2 kills. Dabali with the 1 will be a 3 kill fourth place for the boys in Archaic. And Rip will just get the 1. We'll round out that top 5 for the boys in Justice as we take a break. Wait for game number 2 to come up.
From the very beginnings of unrecorded time, men have reached for substances in the world around them that would alter, extend, and materially change their perception of reality. The reasons? Loneliness and fear.
It's the illness, it's the madness, it's the paranoia, it's the fear. The fear,
I just know it goes. Eat the grey matter, battle with a migraine, seek a sane answer. I'm on another high plane, 6 strains sweet, the seed is so succulent. Which way's east when you're sipping on the supplements? Rib rupturing, now your shit's malfunctioning. Rizzler of the pungent, twisting up your pumpkin like a little dumpling. I'm stewing magic mushrooms, trips keep on conjuring. I'm talking dementia. Caught in dimensions, they're warping the entrance with thought interventions. The war's never ending, the storm's still pending for a wall they're defending till it's all but a remnant. We pull like a pendulum, we fall for the same tricks. They're ruling with the hatred for the nature. It's so damn basic, always changing. Something that's so sacred. Now the water stream's tainted. To take sips is gonna be far too dangerous.
You see the waves and it's pulsating, vibrating, and this I can. Everything turns into vibrations. It's like everything is falling apart.
Delusional behavior, close to kidney failure. Trapped in the chamber, the tipping point of a razor. Greed comes with a high price like a wager. Feel the fear coming in cause nobody can save ya. From the place where the concrete block will destroy ya. Fuck with your mind, justify your paranoia. It's just those voices in my head again. Talking about Armageddon and shouting in my brain like there's 10 of them. One is worry and the other is doubt. And jealousy is scared it's all about to go south. The fears fill my body like venomous thoughts. Throughout my own eyes I've seen madness of all sorts. It all contorts to a dark, twisted image. Crunched up in a ball just before the finish.
A little bit down.
I've seen the grimmest forms of envy and hate that would straight up the faith in pride.
I felt the motivation till I felt the fear. But fuck the fear, man, I'm trying to keep my mind clear. So I take a look, what do I find here? A few empty jars and a cup of my tears. Now I travel light years further ahead. Found my way, but the cause I feel it, but I gotta play less pretend. I can cool down then and reset again. But life don't freeze till it's done though, does it? Look, yeah, we're all on that one road, cousin. So we relate, understand, and we feel. Then the truth comes to light and the plans are revealed.
And I was in bed. I was in bed with a young lady. And I turned and I looked at her face. And her face distorted into sort of a flesh-dripping monster face.
Yo, looking for something that was lurking, something that was hiding. Wondering about the truth below the silence. I wonder where the day went. Was sleeping off the night shift. Got a couple matchsticks holding up my eyelids. A new stopwatch, my lapse, you can time it. Collapsed in the back room and trapped in the vacuum. Sarcastic thumbs up and pats on the back too. Fake shit, I ain't trying to hear it like bad news that travels too fast. In a field where we grew ours, so I sow seeds for the future. Wanna stay inside, the sky's looking too dark, but we gotta break out. Situation hot like a steakhouse, laughter in the playground. Some ways my mentality is still the same now. Infinite possibility, fuck the misery. That shit's the enemy. I chase happy memories. I spent many years down memory lane. I was looking for tomorrow, it eventually came. I lock into the melody, it sends me away, sends me away, sends me away. I spent many years down memory lane. I was looking for tomorrow, it eventually came. I lock into the melody, it sends me away, sends me away, sends me away.
This music got me under lock and key. No battle with these shackles, I'm happy, just let me be. Within my element, effervescent, forever keen. Full up a hope, but the hope is that I'll be never free. My memory, let me picture, I misinterpretate. Remember wrong, but the song will bring me the world to play. From times past, my mind lapsed to early days with my firm chilling. Billing bagging about 38s in it. Back then I'd be smoking up most my profit. Listening to Biggie thinking, man, I should probably stop it. Living with music illuminating eyes in your sockets, as well as elevating the vibe I'm lying in my pockets. You'll keep it going, the true message if you get it. Believe the flow and the crew, checking the mood, dread it. This that music that'll move them to a new setting. We rap music that'll lose them if they too messy. Hey yo,
I spent many years down memory lane. I was looking for tomorrow, it eventually came. I lock into the melody, it sends me away, sends me away, sends me away. I spent many years down memory lane. I was looking for tomorrow, it eventually came. I lock into the melody, it sends me away, sends me away, sends me away.
Check it, yeah. It's the end of the day, thank fuck it's that time. Gotta wait for my lips, spark up a wood wine. The taste was so fine as I took the draw. Then three men stuck behind me and hit me to the floor. I awoke in the back of the Benz, head bleeding, thinking this could be the end, no leaving. Hands and feet all shackled up, rolling round in a bus, and then we pulled up, they kicked me out. I was surrounded by masked men, all whispering, didn't stop when I asked them. And then one spoke with a rusty throat. He said he's gonna get me for the lyrics that I wrote. We don't like the righteous, you can't deny us. Fuck freedom, your control, but power and lust. It's a must that the people don't get the insight. Then they douse me with petrol and shut me a light. They see you, but you don't see them. Some
signs, it's hard to pretend. They see you, but you don't see them. You will realize when it comes to the end. They see you, but you don't see them. So many signs, it's hard to pretend. They see you, but you don't see them. You will realize when it comes to the end.
Too young to drink but sip man milk. Too dumb to pass the test but leave blood spill. Big balls up kills the youth brain heavier. Match that to better, you're scared still competitors and the powers that be. Act like you wouldn't have, wouldn't take. There's no break between the good or bad. Another lad girl that's not you, so sit back. Another place just new, so will I what's that? The world's fucked and got sexual infections. Terrorists and rebels die for their directions. Stay locked in perceptions, minds dreamy. Awake and asleep, so I might have to speak free with deep breeze. Think and see black holes evolve when everyone's on snake and on rat mode. That's how it goes now. Fuck that, I'm coming, cause the war drum's drumming and my crew always think of something.
They see you, but you don't see them. So many signs, it's hard to pretend. They see you, but you don't see them. You will realize when it comes to the end. They see you, but you don't see them. So many signs, it's hard to pretend. They see you, but you don't see them. You will realize when it comes to the end.
Thinking fuck the world, but I was fucking me first. But today I feel like these other kids, nothing's wrong, I just really can't be fucked with bits. I'm saying long, so wave reality goodbye. Heavily rely on woodbines, feeling far away from the good times when life's fine really. No nice wine theory, just a head full of mad thoughts and eyes looking weary. 9 to 5, everybody does it. Till they head straight for the door and say fuck it. Got your lucky locket, I choose skill. I just get so fucked, it's like talking to a smacky on a pill. I could be the best, but I can't move my mouth, cause when I do, it's all that comes out.
I look in the mirror, but I look at a stranger. I look in the mirror, but I look at a stranger. I look in the mirror, but I look at a stranger. I look in the mirror, but I look at a stranger.
I feel like killing, but no, that's not what I'm really willing. Just suffering from illin', the head just like a villain. Indulge to relax and forget about chilling. Can't forget about sinning, can't forget about women like stimming. See life like a kid with the doubt in him. Stand up and shout, smash the world up without winning. Trying to act diplomatic, not spastic, but the new issues in mind are old news like Aztecs. Something that haven't grabbed yet. That's reality in limbo, wishing it was simple like gravity. I paint a horror story like this reel's called Amity. So this is to all those relating under my canopy, thinking can it be? Then run away to the land where my body goes numb like crash tragedies. I won't miss you, I'm returning tomorrow when I'm back in my body and able to feel sorrow. Take a look in the mirror, is that me? Take a look in the mirror, what can I see? Take a look in the mirror.
I look in the mirror, but I look.
Take a look in the mirror, is that me? Take a look in the mirror, what can I see? Take a look in the mirror.
I look in the mirror.
Yeah, see this the time of the year that I like best. In my shorts, showing off my milk bottle white legs. So bright, got me squinting like an eye test. The red ball patch on my head, the grubby white vest. Summer got the vibes popping like a whitehead. Barbecue, lying in the grass trying to digest. Clothes smoky, ready for the summer nights. Vibes in the air have got everybody loving life. Guys chasing after the young and fly girls when they're older than the dudes from the last of the summer wine. Some are slide, some will slide powder in your drink. If I see them dudes, I will drown them in the sink. Wait, let me just chill with this tequila sunrise. One time, looking at the crew, they got them rum eyes. Grabbing vitamin D from out the sunlight. Feeling much better, my life in the sunshine.
I'm a shea beige, I bottle of black. Gotta get D3, that's what I like. Summertime's here and I feel that vibe. I'm out on the beach, bunning ping till night. Painting by my side, yeah that's right, it's nice. So I like my watermelon carved out with rum and ice. I'm sipping it like Jesus. Straight in the sea, my skin is dipping. Climbing the rocks and misty flipping. Making the food a finger licking at. It's flavoursome like the galley at here where you say to them. If you feel too hot, get naked then. Have a pool party and about your friends, get wasted mate. Break a bed, don't try and bring beef and make amends. Rep peace out here, no false pretense. Plant weed seeds then collect the free weed that we're blessed. Put suntan on my chest cause it is whiter than the clouds above my head. And I'll be at the ends of mountains, standing alcoholic bevs and getting rowdy with my friends until the season ends. I'll chill until it's freezing, then I must retreat to hibernate until the sun shines beaming.
Yeah. The sun's shining, sipping mojitos with the diamond. It's summertime in the park rhyming. Swimming in the lake, chilling in the shade. Billing up a fat blood, trimming lemon haze. These are the days that are hard to forget. We laugh and we joke, share and connect. I'm wearing a vest, girls wearing their dresses. Exposed their flesh are showing off their best bits. 80 degrees, trying to catch a breeze. Sitting by the oak trees, rocking my Oakleys, it's scorching. Kids starting water fights. Skaters flipping boards on the quarter pipes. Birds sing, plants blossom in the paradise. That's life, the future is unset. Forget the stress now and look at the sunset. Forget the stress now and look at the sunset.
Listen,
look at the sunset. Yeah, look at the sunset.
Yeah.
Look at the sunset. Yeah.
Hey.
Look at the sunset.
My bad, I wasn't waiting for your dumb attention. I can't relate if you can barely string a fucking sentence. The goal's attainable, so my pursuit becomes relentless. Am I talking to an angel or another temptress? You could waste years on a dumb adventure. I forgot my name, you could call me young dementia. Was trying to make it pop off in one direction, but took a wrong turn that ended up another lesson. Shit, a second chance to be a blessing. Shit, they said it's hard to be progressive. I guess you must be right, I do keep regressing. So it's ironic that all I wanna see is perfection. But shit comes together when you least expect it. Could be forever type shit, or a brief connection that got us back up on the feet and then we keep progressing. Committing murder in the booth and then I flee the session.
I heard your compliments safe, mate. I got my confidence with mates' rates. This cocaine is my face paint, laced with the power in the shower with my cape straight. I'm like babes, chill out, don't let it spill out. Give me a monkey, I need these apes rates. Make you jumpy, feeling uncomfy up in your faith, babes. You bought my EP, but you don't play tapes. Eat mine, yours and hers without saying grace. It's all cut, but we're fucked and stuck in the layer cake. Won't get nothing from playing safe. I'm the king, but hating bitches while you're just weighing apes. Hold it, say it straight, creating the bliss. She's giving me a key while I'm taking a piss. Yeah, I'm taking the piss. But she'll let me fuck her for the sake of a kiss. That's the most ancient of myths. I'm late for my spliffs. Don't ask me questions, I ain't a slave or a bitch. Want a motorboat but no face in her tits. Lunar flames with a naked eclipse shot.
Head banging on the train, leaving every other passenger afraid. Making noise till the masses are awake. The antagonists rattling your cage. No change there, we're back at it again. Feeding them a new batch. Sneaked out a loose hatch down the rabbit hole and asked who's that? Alice, wait, who the fuck is Alice? I'm jamming in a town called Malice, where the clowns talk savage, but they haven't got the minerals to back it. Stuck on the first line whilst I'm finishing the packet. Not literally, we've all got habits, but I'm not sniffing the rackets, I fling them backwards. Oceans apart on a different planet. That one a diss, don't panic. Shit don't stick, so don't chat it. And you won't get the sympathy vote, even if you try and rig those ballots.
Ratchet and ravish, I rap up rappers for fun fam. In a blunt rack, gonna burn that like my name alone's black. These man are average, I summed them up and I flunked math. The backwards, rising the look that I don't give a fuck. I'm making my moves, playing it cool, breaking the rules, creating a new style to flip. We cipher in and bring the hypeness in, and now the vibe is lit. I like my split, you read is as loud as a minute silences. I blaze in a booth, I put fire to mic, then I take it to you. I pray for your fools, I pity you all. Not one of you's cool, I'm doing everything I wanted to do. I can swag it like it's all I can do. I gotta get it, so I'm following you. Me and menace never stall on a move. I kill it with those, tricky your flows. All of my niggas, they know. When I'm spitting the pros, my lyrics are gold. You should go listen at home. I live in a cold and a mission on road. Like I've been missing from home. I'm seeking a globe, forgive my soul. Try to take you on my woes. I do what I do and get the work. Doing these shows and living it up with my crew. We bless the herbs, smoking and playing the blues, joking and spraying to tunes. I focus on making my moves. Penelope Cruz and hit the woman on top when I'm prepping my suit. I'm doing everything I said I would do. Getting my way and I'm stepping to you. You shouldn't really be testing my mood. You don't know what you're getting into. I am not kidding or messing with you. I am so sick, I'm infecting you. 616 is for the kids who we're effing with you.
Every second be a chance to turn your life around. Picking up the microphone, cut 'em with the vibe alone. Hit 'em with the diamond tone, rhyming like I'm alone. High grade skunk be the #1 nice cologne. Silent zone is where the mind will find the finest pros. Lines so fresh that I should write 'em on papyrus scroll. Divine souls rising out the fire's light from coals. Bars never thinking that 9 O's to the finest pole. Going on a mission, you blink then your mind is blown. Everybody's socially conditioned, so it's time for growth. Soaking in the knowledge from the forest pause reflection. No Wi-Fi there, but you will find the best connection. It's telepathic, I like the texting. I write the graphics and my pen pulls direction from the source of intention. Flows will forth with the presence of a extraterrestrial being. Don't be threatened if you see him, I'm a European. Chilling, gliding like I'm skiing. Have my eye on the light for some time, but now I see it. Be it, express it through the words to let you feel it. We spread the peace, unleash the secrets, yes this is the deepness. Here's some food for thought, you're well advised to eat it. Positivity, you cannot beat it. The key is written in the line above, so you better heed it, repeat it. On the streets and elevate the sequence for the better reasons. Lessons in this life we're leading, made by vaginas and semen. It seems mad how we're even breathing. I keep reading, with each answer's questions stay increasing. The truth's what I'm seeking. Yeah, the truth's what I'm seeking. Yeah, the truth's what I'm seeking.
Get some early spicy memes. Welcome back. The Barley will get the first kill of the match onto D. We'll get that run over kill. They were contesting for this hard spawn vehicle. And the Barley wins that battle. He gets that run over kill onto D. So unlucky for Paradox. They lose another player super early here. As we do see excuse me. And we do see a southwestern circle that is going to be centered over these fields here above farm, this farm compound. I do like this circle actually. It can go anywhere. I'd love to see a chopsticks finish perhaps, or even a quarry. Quarry is always spicy. Atletico securing that first dinner of the night. 14 kills. Chiefs with a 14 kill second place as well. They absolutely monstered. They did not get any circle luck there, and they managed to fight their way all the way through and kill a fair few players in that process. We do see the Barley all the way here in Prim. Got 2 players, 4 RK doing Ferry Pier, and then we got Non-Reg all the way over here. He's actually really close to Jakolski, and Jakolski has actually spotted Non-Reg. Is it non-reg or non-reg? I'm going to say non-reg. That's how I pronounce it. If I'm wrong, non-reg, call me out. Correct me. And I'll fix that. It's Captain Planet. I can't get their logo to work for some yikes of a reason. I think it's because it's a JPEG instead of a PNG. So they're going to have to go without again, as I did manage to get Order's logo fixed. And Order will take their normal looting. They will do the mansion, prison, shelter split with White Kicker taking his usual 4 reds there on that coast. The Povka's actually completely free this game. As the boys in Archaic are actually just dropping wherever they see fit, it seems like. As Surge are going to do the Milta and Milta Power small and big split. We see Proficient in big power, Cedric's in little. Ludo is going to take that compound there, and then Biggie's going to take the northern compounds here with the garage. As Nocturnal doing their 2-2 split again with 2 in farm area, compound looting around, and 2 in Novo. It's SYF, as always, getting the best loot in the game. They actually only have 3 for game number 2. Not sure who they're... I believe it's Merrick they're missing. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's probably off playing Rust and farming some rockets for the boys. As Nick 101 and Kasun have left pretty early, and because Nick 101's actually going to take this compound here below Chinky Hill on the western side of Chinky Hill. I'm gonna actually go through and give all these like little compounds that are commonly played some better names. As the boys in Chiefs doing their usual split, doing the Gatka edge around near Chopsticks. P for Potato is actually a mile away. He was actually in a little penis compound there near Tony. Tony does spot him and takes a couple of long shots. They will hit the car but not hit Potato. So Roshawk is actually completely free this game. So, not free, uncontested. The boys in Carnage will get that. Aftermind do choose to dip away from that. Probably the wiser option. Boys in Captain Planet rotating on foot again. They did catch a couple of players rotating on foot last time. I believe they caught Tony as he rotated through those fields here. They sprayed him off as Sunny will take a couple of long shots onto Daralini. Not actually going to hit, but just going to scare him off. This Reb has actually moved out nice and early. They are only 2 as well. So they've lost D. And only loaded in with the 3. So they've only got 2 up. So it feels bad for these boys because they actually have got themselves a very nice position. It looks like they're going to play a split of some sort. Maybe, I think Jakovsky should try and group up on Reb here if he can. It's definitely the smarter option, as Nocturnal actually making a very early rotate. As 3 as well. Yajra is a little bit behind, but the rest of the Nocturnal boys are going to try and get somewhere free. His Resolves, it's going to drive awfully close to Nick 101, and Nick 101 will land some nice tags with that DP onto Resolves. It's him down to about 70 health. It's going to let him know that is occupied. Steph rotates super close to Neferhall. Edge is also on foot here. So the boys in Chiefs all starting to rotate, look to group up. This is their circle. This is their side. They are going to look to make the best of that. Plenty of shots going out here. As Reb has actually been breached. It's actually Resolves here with him. Resolves is by himself. Nocturnal take that bridge above this compound, this farm compound here. As Edge actually gets the knock onto Nonreg. That's a massive shot by Edge. He will get that execute as well. So huge shot there by Edge. Will take Nonreg out of the game. So boys in only push, rotating through. Not sure where they're going to take, as a lot of this center of the zone is actually unplayable in these early circles because of the grass not rendering in over 200 meters, so you can't just bomb center and lay prone. Captain Planet playing Edge here up on Potato. Cedric's rotating kind of close by. See Fury going to drive awfully close to the boys in immunity here. He's going to thread the needle between these two teams. Here's the Chiefs above him. We'll get through for free. Car's been put down to about half health. He's just going to take this south chopsticks compound. Not a bad position as spray by Edge onto Spaggy. Takes him down. Lovely spray by Edge. That is precision. Holy dooly. It's my brother. I'm proud of him. The big bro. We'll take Spaggy out of the game. Wow, that spray was beautiful by Edge. You can't even be mad at that. When someone hits a spray that clean on you, you just got to accept your fate. And Spaggy just turned around like, okay, you hit that. I feel you. I feel it, man. This Crush is going to take a couple of long shots onto the boys in Nocturnal. They are actually going to dip away. I'm not sure where they're going, actually. Tchaikovsky has taken one of the public toilets in the center, and Chichan's just going to drive to nowhere, really. I don't know why he would leave the rest of his team. They're all up here. Zone hasn't shifted. He's going to be put down super low. Very questionable decision here by Chichan. He's just going to take one of these public toilets. Not sure if I like that. It's a bit of an aggro split. Especially because he's by himself. He's untradeable. As 3 players have actually pulled up on this farm compound. So Insight's jumped off. He's here with Reb and Resolves. The rest of Avant are rotating in on this eastern side. As a disgusting bridge camp by Atletico pays off. They get the knock on the Green PTC. Calmsy takes a couple of tags. The bridge camp. Oh my, they can do it unpunished because of that circle. They're going to come in on that north side for free. It's very, very open, actually. That is yikes. Heifer will get that kill. I expect a bit of salt for that bridge camp. But it's definitely a play. We'll give them a bit more loot. You do see the boys in order who have grouped up on this chinky hill. It's lots of info from up here. It's the highest ground in this zone, so they will be able to see a lot of the circle and weigh up their options on where is best to play as Phase 2 is just about to hit. And it does shift southwest. It is going to be centered up on the boys in only push. They are going to opt to take that high ground. Definitely the power position in this circle is right here, and only push have been blessed. Benchu's up here already. He's set up. He knows this is the play as Extreme actually taking some shots onto Tiggleton. Tiggleton put down super low here. We'll get away though. As Nick 101 takes down Chichan. Chichan actually getting the knock onto Kozzy though. Smokes are going to come out for Kozzy. He could be spotted here. He is in a bit of a yike spot as Dabali will take down Sa. So Ronan will take down Charlie. Dabali will get the execute onto Sa as well. So that's a feels bad. 2 kills for the boys in Arcade. As all of Order have actually pulled up here. And there is 2 full squads fighting this out with Reb nearby. That's a beautiful nade. It's going to land the wrong side of that vehicle. The molly comes out. As a nade comes out from Facility. As Reb actually takes down Insight. You look at the execute as well as that nade hits onto Ronan. That's another beautiful nade. No, Ronan will go down. That's a lovely nade. It bounces off that car. Vasily playing ping pong with his grenade. He's going to look to get aggro on this. They've seen that Insight has gone down. He's going to try and make some plays here. What can he make happen? Ronan is untradeable. So Ronan will definitely go down here. Vasily gets that execute. Just going to pop around. Jukes is the last left in this compound. Reb is very close by though, up in here. Jukes is actually on the backside of the pancake. Just going to hold a little off angle there. Resolve's getting awfully close. Four seconds until this zone does start shifting in, and we will see phase 3. Justice taking some long shots onto the boys in Surge, who have wrapped on that high northwestern side of the circle. The boys in Chiefs taking some shots at Immunity. Immunity being pincered here between two teams. So you do see Carnage have taken the high ground over them. Boys in Only Push taking a couple of shots at Zoid mates. Super far from the rest of Athletico here. He is going to try and group up. Definitely the play. As Reb is still holding this angle here. He's just laying prone. If someone gets too aggro, they will go down for it. As Juicy has actually jumped inside. I know he's actually outside still. He's holding the dirty angles here, the Jukes. I love it. Just needs to hide. This Waikiko's pretty far from him. SYF nearby. Unique may spot Waikika. Actually going to group up with the rest of the SYF boys though. A minute until this zone does hit. It's the Knights again wrapping in the blue. Didn't pay off for them last time, and they may get punished again. They are going to come in on this southwestern side of the circle though, which is completely free territory all the way along here. But I can't see it really getting any circle luck coming in on that side there, as Athletico going to choose to rotate around Quarry. Stack. The SYF boys do spot Waikiko. He's managed to get inside, but that is a full squad. Well, it's 3 up, sorry, not a full squad, but a nade's coming out. Waikika tosses that smoke out. His resolves will take down Juicy, so if Waikika goes down here, that will be order out in last place. And Crush does get that off angle and takes out Waikika. That is order out in last. 10 seconds. 15 teams alive. 15 teams up, sorry. 52 alive. Phase 3 is just about to come in. I personally think it will stay a bit central. It does. It's a little bit west, a little bit south, but it stays central on the boys in Only Push. They are loving life here. They've got the high ground. They've got the power position. Weezy and Extreme 2G need to make that push up and group up. This is where you want to be grouping us for. But they are going to try and play a little bit of an aggressive hold here. Chiefs known to breach. Oh my god. Tickleton's been spun out. Shots going out by Extreme. Will take him down. Beautiful shot by Extreme. Takes down Tiggleton. So the Chiefs being their own worst enemy there. Spinning each other out. Tiggleton will go down for it. Nick 101 with the big breach onto this compound here. Tony's nearby. Edge takes down Weezy. Spray goes out by Nick. Vasily will get that executed. Benchu takes down Edge. Pizza Potato takes down Benchu. My lord. So they've been breached there. Pizza Potato last alive for the boys in the Chiefs though. Needs to get a res off. He's going to go for Edge. Charlie takes down Tchaikovsky. Fight continuing here as well between Aftermind and Immunity. Stoney takes down Neff. Beautiful Scar L spray. Does get that headshot as the team nade from Kasun actually puts Nick down super low. SYF taking some long shots onto the boys in Avant. They are in a bit of hard cover there. It is Chungy and Charlie. The CCs. They're going to smoke up, try and get outside. I don't know if they have any vehicles. They do have some vehicles, so they may be able to get away. That bike is smoking, though, so it feels bad. As Cozzy's going to try and come in on this north side of the circle here. Suspect will take down Nate Sabs. Extreme will finally get that bleed out kill onto Tickleton. Does Carnage make a super fat wrap? They were up here on that eastern side. They've wrapped it all the way around. I like that play there by those boys. As pushing will actually get the kill. The knock onto Yajra. Yajra will... I think that was from a vehicle. Oh my god. Beautiful by pushing there. He's got that from a vehicle. Sprayed him down. As Knights are just going to take a couple of shots. Take the tires out. Trap those boys out on that beach. Athletico taking some shots onto the boys in Carnage. 3 up in there. As Nico on one will get that nade onto Shroom Fox. So this fight is continuing at this compound. Tony's still playing upstairs here. Sun and Neff have got in the bottom of that 2-story. Nade's coming out. Vasily taking some shots at Nick. Not actually going to hit. As Nick does actually get inside as well. Shroom Fox has been rezzed. 51 seconds until this phase 4 does hit. It's going to swing away from water, so it's more likely going to go further north here. The 2-2 split not paying off for the boys in only push. They should have been as 4 there, and they would have wiped the Chiefs out. That's Reb, last alive for Paradox. He's going to come in super late. He's just going to try and tank this blue a bit, but Unique and Crush are playing edge here. They may spot him coming in. That could be Paradox going out in 15th. It's 15 teams, 47 alive. We are about to see phase 4. It's the Archaic boys. They're grouped as 3 in this big barn. Fight. They've heard him upstairs, perhaps. I think they do know that he is upstairs. That's why they are playing this super slow. So it does come in, and it actually is southeast. So Athletico are going to have to come in, force their way in. All these northern teams are going to have to force their way in, force their way through the Chiefs. So we do see the Surge boys making their rotate in on foot. Heffa taking some long shots onto the boys in Captain Planet. I do like how quickly these zones do start moving in as we do get towards the latter stages. Does force teams to move a little bit quicker as Kasun takes down Tony. So that clears out that their 2-story here. He will get that execute. Beautiful play by the Chicken Kasun as Extreme 2G will actually take down Kozzy. He was trying to run through the little swamp there. Trying to group up with the rest of the boys in immunity. It's Carnage again trying to make a very fat wrap. I'm not sure where they're going to go here. They are going to get onto the road probably and try and drive through, but there is a firing squad. Firing squad that is Athletico, not the team you want to be rotating past us. Double J taking some shots onto Captain Planet. It is Hustler and Daralini that will be feeling the pressure. They are going to take some tires out. Trap those boys. Player 4 is actually going to rotate super close to Extreme. A couple of tags will land onto Player 4. We do see the Chiefs taking some shots. Player 4 rotating through an absolute firing squad. So Bali will take down Daralini. Beautiful shots there by the old Dabali. That is from that 15 times for Somatic on that M24. As Luke 12 will take down Dabali. So Dabali getting a little bit greedy, it looks like, as Player 4 will go down to Unique. P for Potato will take down Bullet L as well as Vasily knocks Edge. Beautiful headshot, Car 98 from the Vass. He's the cutest gamer Rose. It's only the 3 times on that Car 98 as well. That's not really the best scope. And Shroom Fox takes down Extreme 2G, and that is the only push out in 15th. They decided to push, and it did not pay off for them as Justice will go down. Wait, what the hell? How? I'm confused here. Why is it saying only pushes out in 15th, but then Justice going out in 15th? Ah, it's a rage quit. So Fury is still alive. So there is still 14 teams. Okay. So Nade will come out onto Fury. Stabali's been knocked again by Luke 12. Barley feeling the pressure here from these shots. That's Reb still trying to creep his way in. He's just going to crawl all the way in. The Suspect will get the knock onto Wolf. Knights have taken this compound on the beach here. The nade goes out. Beautiful nade there by Double. We'll take down Defs. We'll get the execute onto Wolf as he's going to pull out another one. Will this one hit? He's going to throw it out. It's a beautiful nade again. It's just going to go a little bit too far. So counter nade's coming out from Untainted. Not going to hit as Happy Novites will take down Daralini with a mini 14 headshot. Soydmate has spotted Surge, as it does shift onto this compound again. So this compound constantly gets fed. We see these circles fairly regularly. Barley knocked again. I don't know how many knocks Tabali's had, but he's just poking his big noggin out and it's getting taken down every damn time. Just got to not peek here. Somatic will actually take down Luke 12 as they do try to make that push. Spotted the boys in Atletico there. They do have a bit of a yikes rotate to get in here. P for Potato just going to play this edge, clear their north. No one is actually coming, but there's 3 teams here on this barn compound. Atletico looking to try and push in as well. They've got a bit of a task ahead of them. They do have vehicles. Not sure where they will go, but they do need to go somewhere. More than likely they will try and slam here, I think. Can't see them trying to slam this compound. There is 2 full squads of 4 here, as well as the 1 solo. So he's gonna try and make a push, try and get his team in. He's gonna try and spot some ground. It's the boys in Carnage making another fat rap. A fat rap fiesta for these boys. I don't know where they go from here, but they're gonna drive into a full firing squad of SYF. As they crash into each other. Spray goes out. Dak will take down Untainted. Unique will take down Sunny. It's all up to deaths. They do spot the boys in Nocturnal making that rotate. Suspect will take him down. But Unique will take down Yajra. And that is Nocturnal out in 14th. Crush will also get the knock onto Red. As Defs actually pulls up on a beautiful little rock there. It is in the zone, so he has secured a bit of real estate here. Effa does spot Cedric. Crush takes out pushing. It's a huge fight. Zoidmate gets the knock onto Somatic. Gets the execute as well as Biggie J takes down Edros. Unique takes down Calmsy. It's about 6 different separate fights breaking out right here. Prof. That's actually Ludo taking the spray as crit. There's a nice headshot onto Ludo. Puts him down to 41 health. He will have to pop that first aid. It's Charlie with the knock onto Red. That's a massive long shot there by Charlie. 13 teams, 32 alive. Phase 5. 20 seconds left on this phase until we do see phase 6. Defs is in the middle of a couple of teams. Crush takes down Hustler and pushing. Double J has been knocked. Suspect going for that res. Boys in SYF do know that they are theirs. Unique spot star, and then he takes a couple of long shots. We'll get that knock, and that is Captain Planet out in 13th. Spots Suspect. Beautiful tag lands. Another tag lands onto Suspect. He's one shot here. That little ridge is just protecting his noggin. He's trying to hit the shots, but he just can't. Stack will take down. Defs won't kill you. That is Carnage out in 12th. The zone has come in. It doesn't really favor anyone. Furia, you're still rank tanking here near these missile silos, whatever you want to call these. They are some type of silo. The boys in Chiefs have got that high ground. Atletico with the vehicle though. So he's just going to set it up, give themselves a bit of cover from that right. His gunner will take down Ludo Tio. Nick will take down Edge. They are just going to gatekeep these boys. Nick with the knock onto crit as well. Nick absolutely popping with the dinner plate. Crush will take down Double JG. He will get that execute. The nade comes out and he's going to hit that tree, so will not get that execute. Mr. Barley gets that knock and execute onto Biggie J. Paradox do go down finally. That's Rebcrez out to the hands, at the hands of Unique. As Shroomfox will get the knock and execute onto Results. P for Potato with the knock onto Neff. These boys are trying to make that push down, and it is a hard push. Kasun will get that knock, and Nick will get the execute onto P for Potato. Crit the last alive for the Chiefs. They did have a second place that first game, so Kasum will get that spray down and will take down Crit. That is Chiefs out in 10. This fight is continuing over here. Knights will go down in 9th as well. That's Dak taking those boys down. Cedric's has taken down Gunner. Cedric's last alive here for the boys in Surge. He needs to try and get a res off. No smokes. Zoid will land some beautiful shots. The molly comes out. Not sure what Cedric's can do here. He's going to drop that smoke. He will actually kill Prof. So Atletico had the hardest push to make. He does manage to... They do manage to make it as well. So beautiful play there by the boys in Atletico. Zoid will get that nade kill onto Cedric. That is Surge out in 8. Fury actually takes down Zoid. He will get the execute as well, so... Zoid's gonna be furious. Furious into Fury. Luke does spot him. Takes down Fury, and that is Justice out in 7. 6 teams, 14 alive. As Dabali last alive for Arcade. They haven't actually cleared this, so Dabali could put a little bit of pressure here onto these boys. Shroomfox last alive for Aftermind as well. So we do see 3 up for the boys in immunity. They have lost Kozzy. Dabali takes down Heifer. So Heifer coming in to clear that. Does get taken down. We'll get that bleed out as well as the flash comes in. It doesn't actually hit. They may think that that's hit, but they are just going to dip away from it. They know he's in there. Luke will pick up 4 grenades. He's probably going to try and get some grenades out. Knows Dabali's nearby. He's going to pull that grenade. How good is it? He's cooking it. He's going to bounce it off. Not going to hit. Dabali's just popping some smokes. He's got a bit of a task ahead of him here to make this push. So nade comes out, but lands by Luke 12. Puts Dabali down to 29 health. SYF do have themselves a bit of real estate in this zone. Dabali, another nade has hit and put him down to 21 health. He's just going to smoke trail all the way out. He's got five smokes. Kasun will take down Shroomfox. Luke 12 will take down Dabali. So Aftermind out in 6. Archaic out in 5th. Kasun will get this res off onto Neff. As Dak actually takes down Charlie. So 2 up for Avant. The molly comes out from immunity. It's going to fall a little bit short. It's the nade from Chungy lands. That's a massive nade. It will take down Neff. Chungy with the throw of a sentry. May have spotted Dak there. Definitely did, but Unique has spotted Chungy. He will take Chungy down as well. It's all on Vasily. Crush takes down Nick 101. It's also all on to Kasun. If he looks to his left, he should spot Vasily. He does. He stands up, takes down Vasily. That is Avant Gaming out in 4th. SYF taking some more long shots. They do spot Kasun. Oh, he's one shot there as Happy Novites will take Kasun out. That is Team Immunity out in 3rd. So again, Atletico fighting themselves in this top 2. It is a 3v3. It's a 3v2, sorry. 2 teams, 5 alive. Atletico boys have a little bit of a ridge to play off. SYF arguably have the better spot because they will have some hard cover in these trees. Happy actually pops up. May have spotted Dak there. He definitely did. Dak pops out. The tag lands. It's a headshot onto Dak, but that level 3 helmet saves him. Puts Dak down to 1 shot. Lands a tag back onto Happy though. Puts Happy down to under 40. It's Luke 12 just going to throw a stun. Got a tiny little ridge to play off. No smokes. I believe it's all onto Happy here. He needs to get some picks with this M24. He's the man to make the plays as the nades are going to come out from the boys in SYF. The tag does land. That nade just hitting that tree, unfortunately. It would have probably taken both of those boys down. Not sure how many nades Dak has left, as it does look like he actually just got up to readjust. Stun coming out. Happy been hit super... It's actually Luke 12 that's been hit super low. He's been put down to 10 health. Some more tags. Unique will take down Happy. It's all on Luke 12. This is where the boys in SYF will probably look to aggress. Spray goes out from Luke 12. He's actually going to hit that ridge. SYF are going to just try and push here. Dak getting super close. Nice tags there by Luke 12. Does take Dak out of this fight. Crush. Take that wide angle as Luke 12 takes down Crush. Luke 12 takes down Dak. It's all on Unique here. He's just given his position away as well as Luke 12 pops up. May have spotted him. He definitely did. Luke 12. Oh my god, massive from Luke 12. Will take down SYF 1v3. Manages to get that chicken for the boys. Atletico with the back-to-back dinners. They cannot be stopped. The best team in the region absolutely popping. Again, Luke 12 getting all three. It's not the team immunity throw, it's the SYF throw. 6 kills onto Luke 12. 3 onto Zoid, mate. 1 onto Heifer, 1 onto Happy. The boys in SYF, though, racking up some kills. Just the 3 of them, they do manage to rack up 18 kills. Massive, massive game from the boys in SYF. Skasun will get 5. Nick 101 will get the 2. 7 kills for the boys in immunity. We'll give them 3rd place. So we see Avant coming in 4th place with the 2 kills onto Chungy, 2 onto Vasily, 2 onto Resolves, 1 onto Charlie. Will be 7 kills in total. As Tabali with the 4, Gunner with just the 1 will be 5. It's 5 kills in 5th place for the boys in Arcade. So we do take another break and wait for game number 3. I believe we switch to Miramar now. I'm Galway. This is the Alpha Lobby. See you guys in 10 minutes.
You in like cartoon features, no sketchy animation, no closer examination. We activating, closer captivating your imagination. No time to waste, but we ain't lacking patience. Meditating with a higher focus, mind state like this collaboration. We dropping knowledge with precise verbal factual statements. Recreations, ambitious, positive aspirations. We deal with all the above, trust no exaggeration. Show the streets love in its purest form, no contamination. Evolution in the cycle of life are the reason I'm speaking, enable the rhyme on the mic. And in life, I'm taking what they call informative action, creating thoughts and manifest like the laws of attraction, absorbing the planet's vibration through my open chakras. If forward is progression, you won't catch me going backwards. On every track established, poetry that's far from average. Life and flip tricks, we flip the script, now that's a spark of magic.
Well, alright then. Let me pull my trousers over and find my shoes. When I'm on my phone, mumbling something, I wander the streets drunk. Stumbling, pumping the beat, juggling words, I muddle my speech. Drinking it neat, you feel the heat. It's the most illy ghost chili spice in your kitchen, but it's nice. When we're dicing up that rhythm, I'm looking for release like guys stuck up in a prison. Look into my world and listen, double vision. Wanna know the answers, I can't hear the question. Roll into your party with Henry the Western. Sleeping with the liquor in your fridge and my head spins. It's how we do it in the country. Hereford fuckeries, get live in your baggy jeans or dungarees. People like to play games, walking straight, seeing sideways. I'll break out the chains, got a verbal AK dropping base grenades, but today was a good day. It's alright, just get live with us.
If you're out for the night, get live. When you hear the sounds that you like, get live. If all your crews with
Lacking on the beats like they ain't procreation. Had a conversation with the kid vibration.
He told me that the music was dead, it needs saving. Walking to the show, people looking like zombies, dancing to the same beat and acting real oddly. I guess it's on me. Grab the mic and start rhyming, execution like a revolution in the uprising. I guess the solution was to bring some more hype and sweat dripping from the ceiling like they just bust a pipe in. Everybody screaming, jumping straight, wildin', feeling more alive than the man that's skydiving.
If you're out for the night, get live. When you hear the sounds that you like, get live. If all your crew's with you, get live. If you're chilling in an igloo, get live. And if you're at your nan's house, get live. If you're whining with your pants down, get live. And if you just woke up, get live. Everybody just go nuts and get live.
I'm in the jungle, in the jungle, listen, yeah. Dilate the people like the ayahuasca bush. You be the one who show you to yourself, shining like the moon. I'll be climbing out of cocoons and acclimatized into rooms, not feeling at the zoom. I maneuver until the truth is superseded in your view. I spew abusive tendencies out on my face like fools that have plagued me before with the who's, what's, why's and when's. These are questions presented up in the lion's den. Over half my life I've been high on pain. Maybe I depend on it more than I do my friends. Maybe it's my mentor, together we'll make amends. Maybe ultimental with delicate like stems. Wilt like petals when they snap, it's intense. Like the message that I send in a bottle over 7 seas to reach the ends. Heart ain't broken so no need to mend it, but I need to bleed from it when I release the pen. Let venom from the serpents, all my enemies are worthless when I'm diving in the deep end and they barely touch the surface. Never fleeing from no curses, standing strong, it be my purpose. Opportunities will always operate their way to service. If we serve them with impeccable service, no face determined. At the doors, a perception, I'ma get the key and turn and see the light re-emerging. Find the feeling that I'm yearning. It's getting deeper for this wordsmith. All I really wanna know is where I'm gonna go, but I don't really know, so I sit here and float on this track like, yo. All I really wanna know is where I'm gonna go, but I don't really know, so I sit here and float on this track like, yo. I sit here and float on this track like, yo. I sit here and float on this track like, yo. I sit here and float on this track like, yo. I sit here and float on this track like, yo. Now I'm feeling like snow about to melt. Can't help how I felt, that smooth like felt. While I'm cruising that stealth, couldn't give a flying fuck about wealth. I give a fuck about health, don't fuck about with my belt and try and shook a brother. I hold the title like the book's cover. Hold your breath, son, we're going under. Matt awake to the sound of thunder. That's my conduct, to break your constructs. Conduct myself like a don does and bring the flames till I combust. Infinite with the spirit when I grab paint on rock dubs. Do you understand the colloquial slang up in this banger in the manner? All of my manner be on that strong stuff. Where you're falling off like rock dust. Spotting posters on the block like a cop does. 24/7 making moves like a clock cuz. Round and round like the Ouroboros. Trust no one but soul ties. Knowing me I know man. Knowing me I keep man. Treasured like gold mines. Stress is going worldwide. We need it all to unwind. Yeah, we need it all to unwind. Where the hell did the sun go? My man traveling for some time. I gotta praise the sunshine, cause I wanna see paradise. Man, soul be the essence. Deep set force connect the past to the present. We're here today, gone tomorrow. My third eye sight sees through the sleepy
truth say you're listening to Dick in the Morning, back on the airwaves, back in your fucking ear hole, dicking out your ear. Ear, not rear, man's not a bassy, but it's all good these days to be apparently, but man's not on that thing and is bumming a woman. Next up, we got the Bad Man BVA on the ting from the new album. This track's called Gifted, featuring Verb Twazza. Bang, let's fucking go, let's have it.
Verb T, one motherfucking yo. We're gifted in the way we flip that script. Ain't boasting for like I gotta give that shit. We're probably misfits, but don't just use words that fit. It's concentration. We're breaking up more than you can spit, cause we're gifted in the way we flip that script. Ain't boasting for like I gotta give that shit. We're probably misfits, but don't just use words that fit. It's concentration. We're breaking up more than you can spit. This is more than some mythology. I'll be what you wanna be underground beneath the sea of cheese. Go get your degrees. I'll smoke some trees and still come sicker than a leper and come off just like his knees. My policy is give a fuck what they all say. It's all cock and bull play. I'll do this the two way. Head high and puree. Rappers like their fruits, pack soul and dig deep. So hearts and spades on my suits. When the music's truth, so I'm listening to anything. I use it like medicine or fuel for my menacing. If this was America, you'd be chilling with the Mexicans. Skip the boards, I just ask this sword though we gets it in. Come in with raps like a dealer. Salute the beaver for selling weed. Now all I'm selling is a leader. I make the track aggy, but me I'm a peacekeeper, cause it's on the record like the one they signed in Geneva. We're gifted in the way we flip that script. Ain't boasting for like I gotta give that shit. We're probably misfits, but don't just use words that fit. It's concentration. We're breaking up more than you can spit, cause we're gifted in the way we flip that script. Ain't boasting for like I gotta give that shit. We're probably misfits, but don't just use words that fit. It's concentration. We're breaking up more than you can spit.
Yo, me and BVA reach out and seize the day. We just changed everything. Shit will never be the same. Shoot from the hip, you see. Many sound shit to me. If it's a competition, then you gifted me victory. I got presence on the mic, now you fucking know. Spit a dope flow, then I wrap it up with the bow. But I'm not selfish. I gotta spread the gift. Women want Verb T on December 25th under the tree. Wearing nothing but a grin, do they? Or do they ask, man, what the fuck is up with him? It's the 4 hours, deliver like 3 kings. Glasgow to Peking, the rap so appealing. You wanna chase fame, but that's so demeaning. When all you ever really do is cat flows and eat dick. Deleted, you'll never work in this town again. Friends come and go, but you know the real sound remains.
For the grinders, it's what? Smoke lingers always, out in my hallways, grinding for all days, for life it ain't small change, brain fried and sauteed, fuck crime and court cases, bust ram, make more paper, balling off tour wages, smoke lingers always, out in my hallways, grinding for all days, for life it ain't small change, brain fried and sauteed, fuck crime and court cases, bust ram, make more paper, balling off tour wages. All I'm doing is working, all I'm doing is grinding, all I'm doing is calling. Fuck what the time is, now I'm on tour again. Pipping at the hotel, towels by the door again. No smoking signs, staring at them and ignoring them. 4 in the morning, got the draw to floor all of them. Plotting like a Caucasian ornament, I orchestrate the ornate performances. And raise your vibe like the choruses. While you're flapping like horses' lips, record the awesomeness. I call the source cause the piff price extortionate. Gang lords, draw your swords. I'm ignoring it, I'm bored of it. All this war talk, I ain't applauding it. I play to window, with or without a tournament. Bingo, that's now bingy limited a dish, that's my lingo. But it's likely you won't really get that like I injo. Got girls, legs akimbo, that's personal like digits to my pin code. Burglars done tiptoe to your window, then flipped over. Nick loads of shit in your yard, you got hard, that is simple. Makes you wanna go down up our borders, 10 pants and then sing those. That's just life, that's how this shit goes. Down for the bro, they ain't gonna diagnose me with symptoms and give me a syndrome. I'm out here like souls on the street, but not plimsolls. I ain't gonna wear that shit, that's fake like some gimpos. Delinquents, indulging, drugs, pubs and bimbos. Then fall down a sinkhole, get flushed through the system and end up in limbo. Smoke lingers always, out in my hallways, grinding for all days, for life it ain't small change. Fuck crime and court cases, bust ram, make more paper, balling off floor wages. Smoke lingers always, out in my hallways. Branding for all days, for life it ain't small change. Brain Friday sauteed. Fuck crime and court cases, bust ram, make more paper, balling off floor wages. All I do is work, kid. All I do is grind, bro. All I do is murk shit. All I do is rhyme slow. Inhale, exhale, blow the smoke out. Drink ale, dead whales are getting thrown out. Zoned out, grind like a yuppie, I got the phone out. Phone it in, large gorilla tote, hold it in. Folding in to the fifth dimension and home again. If you're a hater, you can go and spin. 16 treacherous years in the game, I'm still going in. Unholy grin while they're falling like bowling pins. It's all love though, we're doing it for the love though. They're doing it for the love of the dough. As love runs cold, it's old. How many souls were sold and swallowed whole? How many hollowed the soul to follow gold? We keep it elevating, resonating while the puppets stay hella basic, forever dating. My mother worked so hard it broke her back. See, if you use your eyes, you'll never see me holding gats. I'd rather grind hard for the fam or bring a greater joy. The chop is mightier than a slap. Ask the nature boy, so make some noise. We're smashing it like paper boy. Look at these media elves making toys. Hold your head. Know the legs, fold your legs. Connect with the stars that's overhead. I'm representing, blowing smoke in the sky. Open your eyes. Do you even know if you're alive? Over ill. I know the deal. My rap name should be Bogomil. Smoke lingers always. Out in my hallways. Branding for all days. For life it ain't small change. Brain Friday sauteed. Fuck crime and court cases. Bust ram, make more paper. Balling off tour wages. Smoke lingers always. Out in my hallways. Branding for all days. For life it ain't small change. Brain Friday sauteed. Fuck crime and court cases. Bust ram, make more paper. Balling off tour wages. Ha, ha. For the workers what? It's for the grinders what?
Roll the zoo. Yeah, okay. Pass me the Rizzler. Right, let's hit this mushroom shit. Yeah, man.
Night vision, optic, binoculars, Geronimo Jetson, Koch with the octopus. Johnny Strange had to stop with the doctor stuff. Dodgy operations, patients drop with the bodies caught. What the fuck? Brains in the microwave, office.
Woohoo! Welcome back. Critical motion with the spray will take flood out. So the poor boys in SYF couldn't play with 4 last game as Slob wasn't allowed to play. They get a 4th in and he's immediately taken out, so they're down to 3 again. Atletico with the back-to-back dinners. Massive, massive clutch step by Luke 12 in that game. Love it. Sonny's actually awfully close to pushing. He does get a little bit too close. He may get taken out here, as we did see a plane following El Pozo to just above Los Leo. Was heading from west to east. It's going to cut that map pretty much in half, so it's a pretty good map. Pretty good plane. As Picardo is actually completely free. His only push have opted to take El Pozo. No electricity up here in Alpha this week. They did get demoted down to Bravo, so they will take El Pozo off them. SYF are going to loot Minas. Unique. Going to loot to the left of Minas on that western side. I believe it still is counted as Minas, but I'm not a fan of the Minas loot. Does Immunity have taken San Martin? For complete. Oh, it's Reb. Takes down player 4. Player 4's pulled up. Sounds like there's a bit of BM going on. My dog wants some attention. I'm sorry. I'm casting. You can't have the attention, Pepper. No. No. He will actually punch him out, and that is player 4 gone. Don't you bark at me. I'm in trouble here, boys. I'm in trouble. Go to sleep. Go on. Apologies? She's not happy. She's not happy at all that I'm not giving her attention. Why are you talking to the computer? Zoni does actually favour SYF here. Just gonna let her out. She's gonna make a bit too much noise and probably annoy everyone. I'll go bring her back in later. So there is actually 3 teams in Los Leo. We do see Captain Planet, Order, and the boys in Carnage. 2 have actually opted to leave early. They're gonna take this tit building. There's Untainted and Wolf, who do actually send her up and take it inside, moving past. He's going to try and secure somewhere for the boys in Order. As Reb actually taking a few log shots. Not actually going to hit, but he is just going to warn them off. Insight more than likely going to take this compound. Going to jump out. Going to try and take the tyres out and trap him there, but rest of Order not too fast, so they will be able to rotate there. It won't take them long to actually get there. As Hacienda was actually completely free, and the Chiefs do opt to take it. I do like Hacienda loot. Not the best on meds, especially in MM, when every man and his dog lands there. As Tiggleton, Chi-Chan's going to rotate real close. Ray goes out. Tags land. He's going to pull out the mini, take some more long shots, and a beautiful shot by Tiggleton will take down Chi-Chan. These kiddies. Honestly, how do you hit that? How do you hit that shot? 3 times mini. I don't even know if it was compensated. Perhaps it is, but either way, how do you hit that? We'll be able to get some loot from it. It does look like he's flipped his bike. Some tags land again. He's going to be put super low there. He's going to try and stand that bike up and jump on. Edge and Tiggleton. And Tiggleton will take down Nate Saves. Oh my god. Not Paradox. Nocturnal feeling the pain of the Tig. The big flex. The Dong. The Dong himself will take down 2 of Nocturnal super early. The zone has only just started coming in, and there's already 2 down for the boys. They are having a bit of a rough night. I think they're a little bit over their heads. Inside, taking some shots at Dak as Dak has flipped his Murado in the middle of the field here. It's Dak and Unique in there. Insight's actually by himself, so if he does get breached, it's a bit of a feels bad as Jukesy's pulled up awfully close to the boys in Carnage. He's in the Murado, so he'll be able to rotate out nice and quickly. Spray going down. Jukesy put down to about half health, so a couple of tags actually landing. He's going to try and group up on Insight and make this breaching. Boys in Avant. It's Chungy taking some shots onto Jukesy. Jukesy's 1 headshot away from being knocked out of that vehicle. Crush is going to get in the bang bus. Dak rotating nearby. So they did actually manage to get away. They would have just smoked that up. Unique's actually been trapped there. I don't think Unique gets out of this. He's going to smoke it, try and make that cross. Long shots landing onto Unique. 3 health. He's going to drop down behind this little tin. But Insight will pop around and take him down. So it does look like Dak just leaves him there. Smokes it up and Unique will die. So SYF down to the 2. They did have a bit of a A bit of a throw, the 1v3 pulled off by Luke 12 in that last game. Again, Order taking pressure from Carnage here. As Wolf will take down Ronan. Reb will actually steal that kill, and Waikika's been put down to about 30 health. He's just going to smoke himself and hope for the best. Plenty of shots going out. Waikika's been put down to about half health. Down to 20 now. He is not loving life at the moment. Order. Maybe going down to 2 here. The Atletico boys are going to come in. Oh, beautiful shot there by Deaths. We'll take Order. Let's Waikika down. We'll get that execute as well. Sunny will actually get that execute. So that is Waikika down. Order down to 2. SYF and Order down to 2 as Yaja is taken down by Vasily. He's going to drop all of his loot as well in a trail. Oh my god, the BM is real. He's not happy about that. We all do it. He's dropped it in singles. Knights coming in on this south side. It's very free here. Aftermind are a little bit in though, but they will be able to come in pretty much all the way up this road into Impala. It's Atletico doing a massive fat wrap. Not quite sure why. They are going to opt to take a little bit of blue damage here. Cedric's boys in Surge taking some shots. I believe that's Archaic that they are taking shots at. Very interesting to see where Atletico do decide to come in on this zone. Plenty of shots going out. Not too sure what he's actually spotted, but he is definitely taking the shots. I think that is Ludo taking those shots. This is Ludo. He's got the 4 times SKS. Not a bad kit. Grumps taking a couple of shots onto the boys in Aftermind. He does spot crank that. Giving a little shoulder peek there. Those shots are actually going to land. Only push coming in on this north side. It's very free real estate all the way up to the top of Minas here around this Twin Peaks. Atletico still in the blue. Do see it feed north, so no one really expecting that. Atletico were more betting on the south feed here. They are just going to go probably through Picardo and try and come in on this western side. A lot of teams actually out, and they are going to try and force somewhere. But only push coming in late on that northwestern side do get their pick of the cake. Whatever. They are just going to take somewhere nice and central. They do get a little dip here. Do see teams actually play this little hut fairly often. It's in a bit of a valley. You will lose your vehicles, so unless you have a bike that you can actually put in there, you will lose vehicles. So we see Charlie taking some shots on the crit with that mini 3 times. 5 grenades for Charlie, so he's going to start his own firing squad here as Neff does actually secure this compound. Biggie J will get the knock onto Wolf. Sweetie takes some nice shots here. Not actually landing it. Bullet L takes Kasune out of the vehicle with a beautiful headshot. Biggie J will get that execute with the grenade onto Wolf. As Edge crests over, puts some shots onto Weezy. We'll put him down to under half. So it does look like Kasun and Co will be able to get that res. As they already have actually got it. Zoe's going to stop here. Scout out what's free. That's actually completely free. It's Crush Crush and Dak playing central here as the two-man. As Vasily and Charlie do manage to get the boys in advance some prime real estate. Nice little spot here. There is a bit of a tough ridge above it though. It's not my favourite compound, but it is hardcover. It is in the zone. It will give them options to move from, to play from. As Atletico have actually rotated to this Crossroads barn and Tier 3. But Carnage are actually going to rotate right past it. If they do rotate too close, they will come into contact with the boys in Atletico. Potato attack. He's shot the Vasily. Puts Vasily down to about 25 health. It's Order being pressured by a couple of teams here. Juicy put down to about 10 health. He's just going to bandage up. Only the 18 bandages and the 1 first aid kit for Insight, so not a whole lot for the boys in Order to play from. They have had a bit of a rough night themselves as well. FaZe is moving in. 45 seconds. 16 teams, 55 alive. About 30 seconds until we do see Phase 3. Phase 3 and Phase 4 is where we do start seeing that action. Sar has actually put up awfully close to the boys in Justice. He's going to try and take this high ground over them. Rip. Spots Spaggy, gets the grade. It's a bit of a whiff. He does finally connect and take down Spaggy though. As Cream takes down Crank that from a mile away. Sar with the spray onto Rip. Puts Rip down super low. Rip is nearly one shot. Gets the knock onto Rip as well as Fury takes down Tony. Fury takes down Shroom Fox. It's all on Sar here. He's going to get that execute. Chungy will take down Fury though. That is Justice out. And then Suspect takes down Sar. So Justice out in last. Aftermind out in 15th. So the big fight breaks out and then gets absolutely third-partied. As the zone has come in and it has shifted slightly west. It stayed central but west. It's going to favour the boys in Chiefs. They're central. Not a lot of hard cover though, but it is a nice little ridge that they will be able to play off. Plenty of ridges around them as Juicy will take a big knock onto Proficient 6. I believe that was off the back of the bike. Holy dooly. Suspect. He's going to stop here. He's going to take a couple of shots at Resolves and Co. as they rotate through. Vasily's just going to take a couple of shots back just to scare him off. There's a lot of shots coming out here. Now, Tiggleton will take down Chungy. I just need to stay on Tiggleton. This kid is nuts. I can't stress it enough. Crit will get that execute. It's Chungy gone. Tiggleton with the 3. Crit with just the 1. 4 kills already for the boys in the Chiefs. 3 of them onto Tiggleton. It's just absolutely not fair how good he is. Silly taking a couple of long shots back onto Crit. 2 minutes 14 until this zone does hit, and we will see Phase 4. 14 teams, 47 alive. So we've lost 2 teams pretty early here, before the 20-minute mark. SYF was still the 2 up, as Paradox actually super close to the boys in Captain Planet, as Nick 101 takes down Benchu. Nick 101 takes down Weezy. That's actually a big reach. He crests over. Edge will take down. Cozzy will take down Extreme 2G. Edge will get that steal. Cozzy taking a couple of tags as well as... Cozzy is smacked by Edge. Luke 12 smacks Kasun. Nick 101 takes down Extreme 2G and Bullet's just going to rotate away. Kasun has been knocked. Don't know. That is his second knock. 9 smokes for the boys in Immunity. fight down here on that southeast corner has come to a head as Grumps lands some beautiful shots onto Red. Takes him down to Somatic with that Groza. Takes down Cedrix with the headshot. Ludo Teo will get that trade knock though. Nade's coming out from the boys in Paradox. Pushing has got a little bit of an off angle. Nick 101 will get that execute onto Benchu. Smoke's coming out from Grumps. They do manage to get that res off. Pushing pops up, takes down D. But Grumps takes down Pushing. Beautiful spray there by Grumps. Hustler will actually get that execute. As Reb making a bit of an aggressive push here, and it has not paid off. He goes down. It's all on Grumps here for Paradox. Koski's still up though. He's nearby. He is starting to get in. Goes for the spray to get that execute. The smoke comes out. Oh, Staralini pops up and takes out Grumps. The huge flank. Jakovsky will take down Staralini though as the nade comes over from Red and takes him down. So Red actually going to get that res off onto Pushing. So Jakovsky last alive for Paradox. Tags come out and that is actually Captain Planet wiping out Paradox Gaming in 14th place. As it does shift north. Does favour the boys in Avant. They are 3 up. They did lose Chungy. Resolves. I'm not sure why he's hip firing, but it's a little bit of BM hip fire, more than likely. As Bullet L last alive for only push. Spray comes out. Tag landing, puts Bullet L down to about half health. Spray going through that smoke. Spot him. Got no smokes left. Tag landing as Defs will land that final shot. Only push going down in 13th. 12 teams, 37 alive. 20-minute mark and we've lost 4 teams already. I'm just going to spec Tiggle. I know it's BM, but I have to spec him. He's actually holding a really off angle by himself here as Vasili's awfully close. Boys in Atletico taking some shots onto Immunity. The arch rivals. As Ludo will take the knock onto Gunner. Dabali will get the knock onto Ludo though. He does get that trade. Non-Rave will get that execute. Atletico just going to try and look to come in on that western side of the zone. Somatic with the knock onto Cedrix. It's actually an execute. Gunner will be rezzed. So Arcade will be coming into this next zone with 4 up. A lot of edge play here. Zoid's pushed super aggressively. P for Potato may spot him here. Zoid actually not looking in the right direction. So Red will go down to the zone. The nade comes out. It's just going to bounce past Zoid. Some long shots coming out from Tiggleton though with that off angle. That's a beautiful nade. Puts Zoid down to about 65 health. So Tiggleton with that off angle. Red will knock himself. Juicy will take the knock onto Pushing. Insight will get that execute. So tags actually do land by Tiggleton, but he's traded some shots back from Vasily with that third party. So Vasily knows exactly where he is. Zoid will be knocked from edge as Chiefs make that push out from the hardcover to try and trap Atletico out here. Untainted will get the knock onto Kasun. Zoidmate has been executed. So 3 up for the boys in Atletico. Smokes out from Crit. Just going to try and mask what they do decide to do. They are actually in on that little ridge there as Untainted will get the bleed out kill onto Kasun. It was his 3rd knock, so he would have bled out super quickly. You see Nick and Neff, the last alive for Immunity here. Tiggleton pops up, takes a few more shots at the boys in Atletico. Down. They're trapped down in this little ridge. Not a lot of room for them to play. Somatic actually coming into third party this. He spots Happy. He does get that knock onto Happy. Beautiful shots there by Somatic. He's been put down to about 37 health though. He's going to take shots back from the boys in Chiefs. And Paper Potato will get that knock. Crush actually steals that kill. It's a dirty steal from Crush. As Dabali knocks Dak actually. Dabali puts pretty low. He will be able to play hardcover on that little tin there. He's actually just going to crawl in. So Crush. Last alive. He's going to underarm that nade. I don't think it's enough. It's definitely not. The zone has come in and is onto our western side. Stay kind of central, a little bit to the north, but again, favouring the boys in Avant as Insight and Jukesy teaming up to take down Gunner. Non-reg will pop up and take down Jukesy. As Happy Novice gets the knock onto P4. Edge with the trade back knock onto Happy. Heifer has been knocked as well. Luke 12 with the knock back onto P for Potato. He's going to go for this res, actually. So, Luke 12 last alive for Athletico. Spotchez puts a couple of shots out, none actually connecting. Edge is the last alive here in this compound. Oh no, he's not. Crit still up. My mistake. As Biggie J will get the knock and execute onto Dak. So Luke 12 going to go for this res again. Heifer will more than likely bleed out. Mr. Barley super close to Crush. He may have heard him. Pops up. Ray goes out from Crush. But Proficient actually third partying that and taking Crush down. That is SYF out in 12th. Insight last alive for Order. 11 teams, 25 alive as Happy Novice does get that knock onto Tabali. Luke 12. He's going to throw some smoke out. Try and cover their push. The stun comes out. It's actually a double stun. His crit pops over. Knows exactly where he is. He just can't hit that shot because of that little ridge. He's going to pop that nade out as Tiggleton. Again, pops his little head up. Beautiful shot step by Tiggleton will take down Happy. Here's the headshot. With that SKS. It's only a 3 times. Luke 12 spots him. Lands it. Beautiful tags there. Edge is super low as Neff actually with the third party will take Edge down. Archaic going down to Biggie J. It is Archaic out in 11th. Tiggleton popping up. He knows exactly where these boys are. He spots Heifer. He takes the shot. Doesn't actually connect. Heifer does have a little tiny ridge to play from. Vasili's still putting the pressure onto Tiggleton in this little shit shack. So the boys in Carnage have managed to wrap and take this north side of the zone. Insight will get the bleed out kill onto Proficient 6th. Tiggleton still laying down this suppressive fire onto these boys in Athletico, making it super hard. Pops up, Luke 12 takes down Edge. Critical Motion takes down Luke 12, but Heifer will take down Crit. So Tiggleton last alive for Chiefs. Phase 6 is about to hit. Does come in. Tiggleton is still in. The boys in. Oh my, as Nick 101 is actually third party that fight and taken down Athletico in 10th position. So the arch rivals have come to a heads. Team Immunity will take them out. They are only 2 up. As Knights actually looking to make a super aggressive wrap. Going to try and clear their zone here. They're moving as 4. This is what you love to see. Biggie J last alive for Surge. He's going to play this edge of the blue. No boost left by the look of it. 3 kills onto Biggie already. 4 kills in total for the boys in Surge. Tiggleton actually could be a bit of a pain here for Biggie as he does try to make his way in. He's got this little hut to himself. He's got the 6 grenades, only the 5 bandages. So probably no meds left for the Tig. If he'd taken a few shots. Phase 6 will start coming in about 6 seconds. 9 teams, 17 alive. So classic Miramar fashion. We've got a lot of solos, a lot of duos. As Resolves will take down Hustler and his Captain Planet out in 9th. So Knights starting to rear their heads here. They are 4 up. I believe they are the only team that is 4 up. Everyone else is missing a player. Double J does spot Biggie J. Insight. Last alive. The nades are going to come out. Will that hit? It's a beautiful nade, but Suspect will get that execute first. And that is Order out in 8th. The Knights just going to roam as the 4 here and clear their edge as Tiggleton. He pops up. He'll spot Biggie J. You may have heard him. He's just going to underarm that nade. Oh, it's a beautiful nade. And Biggie J is down. Lovely nade there by Tiggleton. Will take Surge out in 7th place. Carnage still on this north side of the circle. Defs is the only one in for these boys here. He doesn't have a lot to actually play from. If he crests over, pretty much all of Avant and all of Knights are looking at him as AC07. Last alive for Nocturnal's just going to try and rank tank. Untainted is awfully close to him though, as AC is going to actually take some blue damage. He needs to start making his way in. Been put down to about half health. Down to about 25 health, as Untainted may have actually hurt him there. No, I don't think he has. As AC actually may get in for free here. No one's actually clearing that side by Avant, and AC will make that wrap in. So beautiful little push there by AC. And it does continue to shift onto this compound. So Avant are loving life. Not a whole lot of kills for them. They can't really do much because of this ridge. So really, they only had the North 2 watch. Vasily was playing up here by himself for a while, but he did decide to push down and group with the rest of his team, which was definitely the smart option. But Knights definitely have the power position in this zone. This is Knights' game to win from here. As AC does finally get spotted by Charlie. That is Nocturnal gone in 6. It will give the boys in Avant 4 kills in total. As Neff taking some long shots onto the boys in Knights. And pop their little heads over as Nick 101 takes down Cream with a lovely Car 98 headshot. The big dog himself, the speediest man in Ost. Sorry, the second speediest man in Ost. Only second to myself. And he knows it. As much as he doesn't believe it, he knows it. The res will come off for those boys as Tickleton's got a bit of a rough push to make. Double J may have actually spotted him. Sunny and these boys actually have a beautiful dip here. It's a nice little ridge they can play from. They can play from as 3. Vasily is going to be watching that. He knows that they do have to push towards him. Phase 7. 50 seconds until we will see Phase 8 hit. This compound is more than likely going to be in, and if that ridge stays in, this is definitely Knights' game to win. It still is their game to win, in my opinion. They have the best position by a mile. They spotted Tiggleton as well, so Tiggleton may go down here, and that will be the Chiefs out in 5th. A suspect does take him down, so that is the Chiefs out in 5th. Beautiful little tank there by the Tig. The big dong. Only the 4 kills onto Knights. Zolves is playing by himself. Just going to hold a little bit of an off angle. I bloody hate that skin on his gun. Not my favourite at all. So Knights again still in up on this ridge. 4 teams, 12 alive, 32 minutes in, so 50 seconds until we do see the final zone. And it will feed Central, so it's going to end here. So it actually does now favour the boys in Avant, because they can hold this compound, as all of Knights do have to crest over and make that push down. So Avant actually in the better position here, but they are going to be fighting off 2 teams. 3 teams, potentially. Charlie with a really wide angle here could really cuck these boys as they make that push. He might have spotted Untainted then. We'll pop that X-ray on for you. It's Nefahor with the knock onto Kamzi. Carnage want to make this cross, and they are just going to smoke it up. Vasily's got a task ahead of him. Nade coming out. It's actually a smoke. Just going to continue to smoke these boys as Nick 101 will take down Kamzi. Carnage with a beautiful smoke trail will get across here. Tainted takes down Charlie. Charlie with an aggro peak. Vasily will take down Untainted though as Sunny. Gonna play that real off angle in the smoke. Neff will take down Double J. Spray coming up from Mazol's. There's a couple of tags of smoke. Vasily gets the knock onto Death won't kill you. And Vasily goes massive and takes out all of Carnage there. That is Carnage out in 4th. Huge spray by Vasily. As this fight continues up here, is Cream actually taking down both of Immunity. The boys in Avant should be reading that kill feed, and they should realize that 2 of the Knights are knocked. They could play this aggro, but they are actually just going to opt to hold this compound. They know that these boys have to crest that ridge long before they have to move. So this is actually Avant's game to win now. That zone, the final zone, definitely favouring them. Solves is holding this wide angle here. The boys in the Knights need to get a knock to try and make that push over. Got plenty of smoke, so they will try and make a smoke trail. But they are going to be skylining, so it's some easy shots for all of Avant. And they're set up in 3 different angles. There's only one place these boys can come, and it's right on that ridge. They're going to try and smoke trail their way down as Resolves. Playing aggro. He's going to try and play into their smoke. I do like this play here by Resolves, getting right up under them. Double J actually takes down Charlie though. Double J takes some damage, but Resolves pops up. Silly will take down Suspect. It is a 1v1 now. Double J gives his position away. Takes the spray, but Vasily gets that spray back on. Onto Double J. Will take the Knights out in 2nd place. Avant with that dinner. Holy dooly. 6 kills onto Vasily. 2 onto Resolves. 1 onto Chungy. 1 onto Charlie. We'll give those boys a 10-kill dinner. Suspect with the 3. Cream PTC with the 3. Double J with the 2. It's an 8-kill second for the boys in Knights. As Nick 101 will snag 2 kills. Cozzy with the 1. Neff with the 1. It's a 4-kill 3rd place for Immunity. As Carnage with just the 3 kills. 2 onto Defs and 1 onto Untainted. In the 4th place is Tiggleton. The Big Dong. Walk away with 5 kills. Edge with the 3. Crit with the 2. 10 kills in total for the boys in Chiefs. As we do take another 10-minute break before the 4th and final game of the night. Lovely, lovely play on Miramar. I love Miramar. See you guys in about 10 minutes.
I'm out with the passion with my marker, can and pen tip. Harnessing my 10 script, eyes red, 10 split. More hits, head spins, mind's eyes left slick. Make decisions, get left on the fences. All out of the fences, worn out and defenseless. Born store pending, my state of mind ain't fit. Born into this world to there's a great max and blaze splits. It's how I'm feeling anyway, kid. Run your day with blame shit, always a blaze to your vein type of day shit. Truth hurts enough blind to just face it. It's good advice, only fools with the use or waste it. Dropping pills and chewing faces. Viewing life through the looking glass, screwing at the matrix like who's to blame, kid? Just left staring at expressionless faces. Depression through their ages. They segregate the predators and put them in the cages. For a bird like the bird, still I'm undisturbed. Never will I serve undernourished words. I'm rehearsed, done it for the fun at first. Fun that's gone controverse. Bloodthirsty lung will burst with a ton of words like blah.
High focus, yeah. Like the tide rolling in a half a natural persistence. High focus is the future for the underground resistance. Your mind stays basic, could mistake it for an infant. Like nuclear bombs, we take you out in an instant. We different, learn from the skills they passed on. While you're mostly mobs like geeks to be real rap dog. Fuck making a song for them rats. If your tongue's a sword, their minds a battle axe. You're an MC with a whack voice like the battle brats. And the reason for them thinking British mans can't rap. But I'm here to change that. Why you're telling me you're too sick? Don't confuse it. You talk about skills and don't use it. All I got is my music. So like the drugs that I take, I'm careful to not abuse it. I proved it with the grades from the east to the west. Still these know it all producers try and tell me what's best. But But you take shit from everyone like unisex bathrooms. All of my ones, I got the power of a platoon. Take the ground from under your feet, lyrical typhoon. Picking which one I'm gonna eat like the right shroom. So lick your wounds, I spit rhymes like harpoons. You ain't a star, son, you're more like an old goon. Your time's coming soon, like it's 28 days. Better mark the occasion as when many greats fell. You can't propel like toppers with no blades on them. Take all the slugs that you love and make maids off them. Get the fuck off the track like the train's coming with the controller in your hand, you still change nothing. You know my track, youngin', is the one your girl's humming. The only time you've been down is when you were numbing. I hit my cue like a ball in a pool game. High focus is the motherfucking name.
So how many rappers break through when they're 32? Maybe a few? I guess I am where I am. Yeah. See, when I was younger, I used to want all that shit. The money and the fame. I used to put on a beat and I used to say shit like this. Listen. I want a Rolex, a nice car. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna go far. I want a mansion, some mean chicks. I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna be rich. I want a Rolex, a nice car. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna go far. Yeah. I want a mansion, some mean chicks. I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna be rich. This is the life, man. I'm gonna make so much dough that I can waste it. Sit around the house with the crew getting wasted. Basement, swimming pool, every chick thinks I'm cool. Ah shit, I was planning all of this in school. Chefs in the kitchen, the cooking gourmet. The girl says that my vocal tone is foreplay. You on the bike, watch out for my Porsche, mate. I just bought it, you pricks can't afford it. Used to have holes in my clothes, had to stitch it up. Now I'm popping tags and I dress like scissor tongue. Don't think that that's a diss, cause it isn't, son. I'm just trying to eat some weird foods and live it up. I might become a vegan like Flip Tricks. Be healthy for a while, then I might switch it. Got money for anything in the world I like. Now I just wanna sniff whites. Where's Dirty Dyke? Maybe him and Baxter on an acid trip. Guys, if I could have a tab, yeah, that would be fabulous. I'm throwing money your way, so let me seize the day. Head stays smoky like Leaf Dog and BBA. I want a Rolex, a nice car. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna go far. I want a mansion, some mean chicks. I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna be rich. I want a Rolex, a nice car. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna go far. I want a mansion, some mean chicks. I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna be rich.
Yeah, I used to want a big whip round the town riding. It's ironic cause now I'm shit scared of driving. Used to want a bitch to suck me off in the show, but she's the same hoe I found in every town that I go. Used to dream of making dough, 3 cycles on the grow. L Dr. Green Thumb with his own seat to soul. Getting paid for a show, getting signed by a label. Without having to eat the few crumbs off the table. I'm able, people saying my future ain't stable.
He's too nasal, shouts too much, so we can't play.
Okay, understand that nobody'll make you. Back in the days, would send my CD out trying to break through. You don't need an industry, you need people. The fans are the best bit, the rest is deceitful. If you're trying to be like this, then here's a preview. Most of it is just a myth and never been
I
true.
want a Rolex, a nice car. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna go far. I want a mansion, some mean chicks. I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna be rich. I want a Rolex, a nice car. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna go far. I want a mansion, some mean chicks. I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna be rich.
now sees a reflection of a man who has left too many pieces of his youth in too many stadiums for too many years, before too many screaming people.
Hey, yo. Check it out. Imagine if I never met Beaver Kimmy G without the tape from Mankind, there would be no free. My first dream was to be a D&B MC, but fucked up selling drugs and had to leave GT. Imagine if I stayed in that night and smoked weed when Stupid Ill introduced us to naive. Never switched up my style and took the big risk in the studio, screaming to oh business. Imagine if our first album got pressed and the whole world knew about LBNF when the scene was still fresh just before the dive. We sent demos to every label in 05. Imagine if the first plan really came true. You'd see Tongue Tactics as the original crew. Still you gotta laugh when you shouldn't, like when school kids. Fuck what the rules
is I'm a mad joker. I'm hype, but like an alcoholic, see me sad sober sometimes, making people happy when inside I ain't. It's just a picture that my mind knows and tries to paint. A younger me thought they pushed him to the brink and said overthink, over drink quick, where the fuck's the sink? But he didn't know shit, thinking with his glow stick. Chemical corrosives burnt the mind that grow quick. And I see everybody fronting, insecurities glowing on the night like pumpkins that function the same. But have to laugh cause it's all bullshit, the human conditioning that my head's filled with.
I'm sitting here thinking, man, I'm just thinking, nah, I'm just sitting here. If it could be different, then I'd just blink and man, I'd just disappear. But then I think different, overcome symptoms, suddenly things are clear. I'm sitting here thinking, man, I'm just thinking, nah, I'm just sitting here.
B, where's them mushrooms at, bro? Get them shits out.
Yeah, man, they're here. They look pretty fucking moldy, man.
I'll just scrape that shit off and it'll be alright. Oh, man, that's fucking
Yo, I ate the fungus and I downed the brew. Now the floor's like a river running under my shoes. White paint dripping out the cupboards, I'm fucking confused. Till the rushing gets too much, clutch the sink and I spew. Then the chunks take the shape of every animal out of the zoo. I watch the herd, then I take to my shoes. Leaves holding down the conversation on his own. Teas in the garden dancing around in the lights glow. I start seeing more Will the Beast up on the mantle. I hope they don't stampede or I'll get trampled. My feet ain't working proper, so now I'm lying down on the sofa, but my head's fucking flying. Them shrooms definitely were magic. I tried to watch the TV, but it's too weird, I can't hack it. If you want to hear voices, it's simple, your choices. Brew up some mushies like me and my boys did. Give me shrooms, give me weed, give me 2C, I get LSD. Lick a frog, smoke the bark from a tree. People just come and take a trip with me. Give me shrooms, give me weed, give me 2C, I get LSD. Lick a frog, smoke the bark from a tree. People just come and take a trip with me. The night started out with a bag of old shrooms. Now I'm looking at the cutlery, trying to bend spoons. Food's looking too crazy to consume. My hands badly animated like my cartoon. The colours in the room seem bright and illuminated. No one fucked the cat, remember if I did take it. Will I make it? This could go two ways. Then I see a note floating from the speaker that play. Beef it looks fake, see through the rainbow dawn. I'm trying to tell T that the rain people on this lawn.
Welcome back. It's been a very, very interesting night. We've seen some beautiful games. As Vasily has knocked and killed Chungy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, it looks like this game's being restarted. Okay. So, I'm not sure what happened or why. Some new bug by the looks of it, but we will take a break and come back while we get this lobby up. Apologies, boys and girls.
a trance and traveling astrally. I see your lies unraveling, actually, that's how it has to be. I ride the track, hit like a bat with a spike attached, and now you're lost trying to find where your mind is at. I leave fools by the road with a sign attached, still rap for food. That's amusing. I mess with your mind state, that's abusive. Too many people are mass producing pollution, man, it ain't actually music. Might think he's arrogant, who's this? Verb T, bitch, I'm the shit. I'm bitter and twisted at life a bit, and I'm still on the search trying to find my bliss. I feel worn down for real. What the fuck? Hey God, I thought we had a deal. Man, just chill, relax a bit. Take a deep breath, take a laxative, then sit back like, oh yeah, that's the shit. Let your soul burn slow like a cancer stick. The anger is building up, that kills the buzz, but let go, feel the rush.
I ride round, sweep, I rise till the crop's done. Never ask me why it's elementary, my dear Watson. In this for life, quitting's not an option. This on the face like a fist from Charles Bronson. I thought I'm responsive, your mum's in abundance. Got you on that, oh no shit, you better dust son. Somewhere sunny where the monsters ain't bumping. What's on the radio these days is dumb shit. Celebrities, do your exercise, don't run your lips. Before I bust up in the capital like big pun and punish it. Master with the vegetables like Wurzel Gummages. Got my 5 a day from the skunk of all clocking kid, veg, cherry berry and AK, I'm loving it. Memories are precious but missing that lost treasure is flying off the handle but still got a better grip.
Fucking evening, I'm steaming as always. Took a drop by land of the rock pipes. Been pushing actors, blind as some frostbite. Cotch with the cavemen, trapped to the one life. I was just jamming, bright lights flashing. All up in my eyes like a Sid drop splashing. If he says another word, I might slap him, cause his bars aren't truth and his tunes aren't banging, but it's blessed. Pull the grenades in my cranium out of my mouth. It's the face of the radiant space age alien case in an atrium. Smash that glass, it's the age of escapism, son. HF, take it and run. All-star cast, pain in my lungs, bleeding gums, backstart, blade for a tongue. Skew a man's food and then bathe in the crumbs, I'm done.
My rapping is due to receive some cash in the noon. And by the evening gonna spend it all on ganja fumes. You're like the plaster of Paris that I'm smashing through. This ain't a character spoof. My grammatic action and view is out of the planet. Yours stands on the roof of a car with bricks as wheels. I instinctively appeal. Fuck a 6-figure deal, I'm looking to triple it still. Keeping it real and live on the hills. Lighting spliffs at the $50 bill. I've got a lot of skill to spill out, so put your drinks down and just listen how I deliver my sound.
And you can keep your fucking £1,000,000. Where's he at? I was ill-informed, the bill is around. Yo, it's cool, he gave me this beat. He's still in the house, like me and all them videos. Fixed to the couch, head blitzed in a cloud. Smoky, like back in the days I was jamming in the alleyway. Hey, why you talking to me in the alleyway? Patronize, eh? Have a nice day, just give me 5 feet, let me stand in my space. While these dark thoughts here have got me planning my way. See, I'm swinging through the planet like apes. Still I slipped on a branch, nearly shattered my face. Still I brushed off and I strolled on. This is Verby the Clown and Sideshow John. You could shoot me out a cannon and I loop around the planet. You could boot me down a canyon, I'm a trooper, I can manage.
If you suffer from depression that's manic, I'll make it vanish. The brain mechanic who's feeding off fanatics, fiends and addicts. I make them inhale the wisdom from my cerebral chalice. Open doors up in the mind that lead up to a secret attic. Gifted with natural mystics, the opposite of demons magic. Stay level-headed even when everything it seems dramatic. Cause leaning to one side can lead to an uneven axis. But that's when ugly with a facelift can even seem attractive. A balanced vision I see differently. See, I grew up a true ghetto boy, but I don't let my mind play tricks on me. Consistently I add to the diary of hip-hop history. So fuck the piper, I'll compose my own symphonies. It's like a jungle sometimes, but I don't feel like Mowgli. But life I feel so dope, my quotes alone make this track smoky. So okie dokie, I'm the one like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Pen scrolling daily, baby, nobody can play me, homie.
face and trying to lap the leader. The power of silence is vibrant, you should try this. I won't wait until your back's turned to roll my eyelids. Ego and drama, the virus that takes our finest. Exaggerated script writers, they stood beside us. Hard to piss me off, but shit man, they done it. Cause they over the top and yesterday's news just like a mullet. He must be Fern Gully, it's time to learn, sonny. Or they crash and burn, miss your turn, no concern from me. They get a well done sarcastically, they don't make sense. Like trying to find a twat in theatrically.
That's a checkmate, you know they got you. Should know when to talk and when not to. Destruction you're causing with no focus. And those who suffer the most are those closest. That's a checkmate, you know they got you. Should know when to talk and when not to. Destruction you're causing with no focus. And those who suffer the most are those closest. Keeping our composure isn't easy when we overheat. No relief, but the same track stay open, so don't repeat the mistakes from the past. Revolving doors spinning at 100 miles an hour, blown by a storm. Your best friends can't take the drama. Time to reevaluate, reshape your armor. What the fuck do you think will happen when you play with lava? Checkmated at the table trying to play the master. And now you play the martyr. No honor, that gets no respect, don't bother. Corny actor, you ain't winning no Oscar. Trying to wash your dirty dishes in the soap opera. Snatch from your vamps in a plate. Incriminate all those around you. Don't slip away when that screech pull up beside you. Ain't saved by Nobel Prize winning story that they won't tell. That's a checkmate, you know they got you. Should know when to talk and when not to. Destruction you're causing with no focus. And those who suffer the most are those closest. That's a checkmate, you know they got you. Should know when to talk and when not to. Destruction you're causing with no focus. And those who suffer the most are those closest.
Rising in a dream, lost within myself, searching for the answer, slightly screaming help, caught within a dance, psychoactive smell, fall into a trance, rhyming to myself, you're swimming with the fishes cause your loose lips failed, you're unhappy like a song in a minor scale, with your minor cells, man I buy and sell, bare stock like trotters I am sell, boy, I inspire minds as well, so well that they turn to clientele, rappers get waist scratched, snitching on themselves, chatting back the white, they're applying to the scales, knives that they rock, the lives they've impaled, confessions in their rhymes, spend their life in the cells, oh well, see the cycles will prevail, actions cause reactions and the catalyst yourself.
Welcome back, welcome back. Apologies about that restart. I'm not too sure what happened. I think it was some kind of bug that didn't let a lot of people in. So, gonna reset, get everyone back in, so we can continue on. Inside. Crazy shots with that UMP, not gonna land any. Not many people can do that. Your boy has done it. I've landed the headshot, taking someone out of the sky. That was fun. Do see Order doing their usual Lost Leo loot. Got Carnage also doing their usual loot in Lost Leo. They're going to take that north side. They are only the 3 men. So it does actually look like... actually not sure who didn't get in here. Having a mind fight on the boys. They are my boys, and I can't actually remember. Feels bad. So you do see Justice actually bullying Paradox out of Minas here. Paradox are just going to choose to spot loot around. The boys in Surge do take Chumbacera for themselves. Suspect, Calmsy, Cream PTC, and Double JG for Knights. Double J actually taking Lost. He goes to himself, and Calmsy and Cream are going to take Valdemar as the duo. Get themselves a bit kitted as Tiggleton's moved out super early. He's going to get the Chiefs a lovely position in the zone. He's here by himself. What was this? 2 and a bit minute push by Tiggleton. As Nate Saves may actually pull up on this. So no, he just chooses to rotate past, which is interesting. I definitely thought he would pull up. He does pull up. Tiggleton takes a shot, not actually able to land any just yet. As Wolf will take down pushing. Nate Saves should be able to get away from this. Tiggle is going to move into this tit building. Wolf will get the execute onto pushing. So pushing a mile from his team. The rest of his team are on the south side of Los Leo. Not quite sure what he was doing there. Picardo has been taken by the boys in Aftermind. They do get it for free. It's Dabali and Gunner. Dabali going to have power grid to himself. Gunner just going to loot this compound up near Flatlands. Not a whole lot of buildings here, but he will be able to get some loot. Not a whole lot, but enough. And Spaggy taking some shots onto Reb. He's able to land a nice tag onto Reb there. Puts him down to about 1/3 health. Resolves and Charlie for the boys in Avant. They were the winners of game number 3. Just going to play this super passive here. They're scouting that this is free. They don't want to lose any early players. They do have El Azahar to themselves. So it's not the longest rotate for them to actually make. So they will be able to get in fairly kitted as well. Snake Saves has been grouped up on by Yajra. Chi-Chan making his way in as well as ACO7. This boys in Team Immunity did have a nice game last game. I think they did walk away with a 3rd place. Not a bad game. Could have been a dinner, but the Barley's knocked himself with the bike and he's actually bleeding out ridiculously quick, so I'm not too sure what the devil he's done as Chi-Chan takes down Somatic as well. Non-Reg and Gunner. Non-Reg's actually by himself as Chi-Chan will get that execute onto Somatic. Non-Reg Gunner choose to rotate past. No, he's actually going to stop. He wants this fight. He's going to take a couple of tags for his trouble. Don't know if pulling up for this fight was the best option. Dabali will bleed out, so that's Dabali gone. Nate comes out. That's going to fall a little bit short. This Non-Reg's just going to jump into that buggy and choose to rotate away. It's definitely the best option here. 2 down. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple of shots at him. Not actually going to land after that initial tag. So, bit of a questionable pull up by Non-Reg there, but he does get away. So no harm, no foul. So we do see SYF who rotate from Millie. Tori Ahmada was actually taken by Unique by himself. But SYF are going to rotate in as 3. Unique going to come in late. Look to group up on them. As Gunner does start making his way out, he's going to hope to group up onto Non-Reg. The boys in only push. Had a bit of a rough night tonight. They are in El Pozo. They are still looting as well, so they haven't even decided to move out. This Crush is just beefing and BMing. UAU with the spray onto Nick. Not going to land any shots. Just going to let him know that this compound's taken, buddy. Stay away. But Nick's going to drive straight past Crit as well. Spray comes out from Crit. Again, no bullets actually connecting. Plenty of early action so far. No kills. As Cream PTC has actually hit himself and knocked himself. PUBG and people in vehicles is just, it's just a story for the ages, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Just had to have a drink. It was a little bit parched. Gets a bit tiring doing this. I know I'm not really doing much, but definitely takes it out of you. Tiggleton is going to rotate on foot. Nick 101's one shot. He might actually go down here if he's not careful. He's literally got no health. The rest of the boys do pull up here. They're going to drop the smokes. Kasun's actually going to body block Nick so he can't get that med off. So beautiful teamwork by these boys. His Resolve's just going to pepper all of Immunity here. Tags will actually be landing onto Resolves though. Some long shots actually coming out from all the way back. Don't know who that is. I think it's Chungy taking some super long shots. Immunity are trapping themselves here. They are probably going to lose all their cars. They are center though, but no cars, and having to rotate away from this is not going to be fun. It's Crush actually coming in, taking some tires out on some vehicles. As Cozzy with the knock onto Charlie. They may actually look to get a bit aggressive off this. Cozzy definitely looking for these different angles. They spot Resolves. Beautiful shots by Cozzy. Takes down Resolves. That's 2 knock for Avant. This is the push. They don't know that Chungy is a mile away, so he won't be able to help, but it is a 2v4 at this stage. Immunity want this fight. Nick takes down Vasily. So it is all on Charlie here. This could be disastrous for the boys in Avant. They did just get the nice dinner. That nade's going to come out. It's not going to land. Charlie's here by himself. Don't know what he can actually do. He might have spotted Nick, but Nick definitely spotted him. Takes some shots back. As Kasun will just take down Charlie. So it's all on Chungy. Avant just getting absolutely decimated by these boys in Immunity. Not the early fight that you want to be losing. At all. Especially Phase 1. You're fighting over something that might not even be in Phase 2. As the third party actually comes in from the Poison Chiefs. They're going to take a couple of shots onto Immunity. Cozzy with the lovely shots there. Opens up. Opens up that fight as Biggie J will run over Ludo. Cozzy with the knock onto Vasily. The execute, sorry. We'll get that execute onto Resolves as well. Has shifted south-east away from a lot of these teams, and the compound that Immunity fought for is barely in. It's in, but it's not really in. This is almost identical to last zone as Cedric's going to take some long shots onto the boys in Justice. Plenty of players rotating through here. Oh no! Player 4's running to crank that. Thought he was going to get a bit of aggro there. Maybe try and force a flight or something. Paradox taking some shots at the boys in. SYF. That's Reb with the 4 times silenced Vector. That is literally going to be hitting like a spitball. A spitball that you used to shoot at the back of your mate's head in class. It's unique. We'll take some shots, land onto Reb. It's going to tag him. Not do a lot of damage as Juicy. Boys in order. Popping up. Taking Crit down. He should be able to be rezzed. Tiggleton going to take some shots back. It's a lovely knock there by Juicy onto Crit. The smokes do come out, so the res will more than likely come in. Order with a lovely position here. They have the high ground. Ronan's going to play that anchor there so that no one can actually creep up, so they can choose to disengage from that fight on the ridges. Edge runs over Crit. Oh no. Not sure what's happened there, but whatever it is, it's not good. zone will start coming in. 16 teams, 57 alive. Chungy's just going to have to rank tank here for Avant. He's just going to play in this shack for as long as he can. He's going to pray that it comes in. His only push with a massive fat wrap are going to try and come in on this north side. More specifically the northeast, which is actually pretty heavily congested here. So it's a big fat wrap with zero information. Nocturnal also moving on that high northeastern side. Cedric's Neff has run over Nick. I'm not sure what the actual is going on this game, but the amount of team kills from people running each other over this game has been enormous. Much more than normal. Pro PUBG players, by the way. Kappa. This order have actually been fed. Absolutely fed a drop. It is an Orm as well, so Insight, one of the top players in the OS region, picks himself up an Orm. Huge power weapon here. So Rip takes down Zoidmate with a lovely headshot with that Kar 98. 4 times on it. Spacky's just going to spray it 4 times UMP. Oh, what is everyone doing this game? Everyone's gone loopy in the last game of the night. 32 seconds until the zone does come in. Does get that tyre popped on that vehicle. We'll keep the boys in. Atletico trapped there. As Immunity actually take that compound that Avant took last game. 13 seconds until we do see phase 3. SYF taking some shots at the poison only pushers. They do come in on that high northeast side. Weezy's actually snuck down. Got a little bit further in on that eastern side. Phase 3 does come and it does shift to the east. It's not a hard shift, but it is definitely a shift. Paradox in a lovely position here. Bit of a ridge above them though. It's actually in a bowl, this compound, so actually not the greatest compound, but a lot to play from. They can actually push up on these ridges and try and get some info. Order, in my opinion, have the best position. They have that high ground. They can gatekeep, especially all these teams that are going to try and come in on this southwestern side. But it does look like everyone's going to try and go for a bit of an eastern wrap and try and come in on a harder on the eastern side more instead of more on this southeast. As Nate Sabes takes down Chungy. That is Avant Gaming gone in last place. That is rough. Cedric's is awfully close though. He's by himself, so he can't get too aggro here. He's going to pop some nades out. Nocturnal boys have been under a lot of pressure from everyone tonight. Cedric's actually just going to choose to disengage from that. SYF taking some long shots onto these boys. Do you see Atletico coming up on that eastern side as Order playing this gatekeep, trying to gatekeep Aftermind here. Aftermind have a bit of a task ahead of them to get through Order, especially with that Orm. I'm not sure who Insight gave the Orm to. He might have given the Orm to Ronan. He gave the Orm to Ronan. Probably the good decision. Ronan is arguably one of the top snipers in OS, so putting that on him is very nice. Also has the 3x M4. Gunner and non-reg got to try and fight their way through a full squad. It's only 3, my apologies, but they do have to. They do actually disengage from that fight. They are just going to wrap, take some real estate in the zone. Aftermind actually going for a fat wrap around here. Going to try and come in a little bit more south. But Juicy has spotted Tony. Some beautiful tags there by Juicy. Puts Tony down to half health. So they're going to just choose to Rapper even further south. No vehicles though for Aftermind, which is not good. You got the full squad of order gatekeeping you. Waikika. They've been gifted another drop. Waikika's actually going to go grab it. Not too sure. It is an AUG. Full level 3 and a 4 times, so not a bad pickup. Not a bad pickup at all. 15 teams, 56 alive, 20-minute mark, so not losing as many teams early as we did last game. I think this next circle is going to be a little bit more chaotic. There's a lot of players alive. 56 in phase 4 is a lot of players. As Cream will get the knock onto Zoid. Zoid off by himself, getting punished for it. The classic Zoid strat. Gets a little bit aggro trying to get info for his team and will go down for it. 6 seconds until we do see phase 4. It does shift south and to the east. Favors Knights. Order in not a bad spot as well. Carnage in a great spot here as Spaggy just taking more sprays with this 4 times UMP. He must have some absolute wood tier loot. As Dak and Flood team up to get the knock onto Biggie J. Get the execute as well. Flood takes out Cedric's. Yajra lands an ice tag back onto Unique. Flood will get that execute onto Seti. It's 2 gone for Surge. Gonna see a lot of people start to go down here. This is gonna be chaos as Non-Red gets the knock onto Tony. Gonna try and make their way in. Order are just gonna gatekeep here again. A lot of teams coming on that north as Extreme 2 teams get that execute onto Budo. It's only the 1 up for the boys in search as Ronan with the big knock with that Orm onto Sa. Prof. He's got a Murado. Not sure what he's doing. He's just driving into a rock at the moment. Snick 101 will take down Tiggleton. The big flexer is down. Insight will take down Shroom Fox. So that is 2 knocked. Cozzy will take down Tiggleton. So big flexer is out of the game. Boys in Carnage again trying to gatekeep, but they do manage to sneak in as Happy Novites finally gets that execute onto Shroom Fox. Spaggy with the knock onto Hustler though. SYF are awfully close. This is the first time they've had 4 up the entire night. They've been losing one early or not having one load in or not being able to play with their sub. Lovely tags there by Edge. Will take down Flood. He'll get that execute as well. Caster's Curse. Nocturnal. Jump to heads with SYF as Yajra will get the knock onto Crush with a beautiful headshot. But now only Push have crested over and they're third partying this fight. They do take down Chichan as Edge will knock Unique. So Crush more than likely going to be res here. Dak hopefully we'll be able to drop the smoke and get that res onto Crush. He is the last alive. So he does decide to go for it. Prof. I'm not too sure what he's doing. He might have actually just DC'd. Does look like he's just DC'd. Some shots from Waikika onto Cozzy. This north side of the circle is ridiculously congested. So is the south. There's going to be a lot of gatekeeping here as teams do try and force their way in. Crush. Taken down by Yajra again. It's all on Dak. Neff takes down Unique. Dak awfully low. He's going to try and get that med off. Takes down Nate Saves. Look at the execute. Cozzy will kill Dak. So that is SYF out in 15th. Boys in Nocturnal trying to make that rotate in. They're just pincered between a couple of teams as Neff will take down P for Potato. Nocturnal just getting absolutely peppered. That is Nocturnal gone. They just got absolutely decimated by both Only Push and Paradox. The circle does come in and it is kind of central. Extreme 2G will take down Prof. That is Surge out in 13th. Edge has been knocked to the blue. Crit last alive for the boys in Chiefs. He does have a full squad in order pushing him, so it does not look likely that he'll get out of this. Deaths takes down non-reg, but Ronan will take down Crit, and that is the Chiefs out in 12th place. As Sa will take down Wolf. Double J will take down Effa. Beautiful spray there. Kamsi will confirm that kill. So 2 up for the boys in Atletico. Definitely not as scary on Miramar as they are on Erangel. They are ridiculously strong on Erangel. Spaggy pops over, takes some shots, lands a couple of tags. Not a Happy. Happy taking a shot back. Not going to land it. Fuzzy will knock Sa. Smoke's coming out. It's actually a nade. Beautiful nade by Tony. Will take down Defs and Sunny. As Tony with a team nade knock onto Crankdad. Massive fight between Immunity and White Kicker Order. It's broken out here, but the third party from Only Push and Extreme 2G will take these boys down and puts the pressure onto Order. Only the 2 up. Cozzy taking a super aggro push. Inside in that smoke there, Ronan. Inside, we'll go down to Cozzy. He may have spotted Ronan there. So tags come out as non-red will get the run over. Gunner will get the execute. Benchy will take down Nick 101. Kasum will take down Insight. Archaic are gone. The hands of Cream PTC. That is Archaic out in 11th. So Cozzy's just going to get that med off. Pops up. We'll spray down Order. That is Ronan gone. We'll spray down Ronan. That is Order gone in 10th, sorry. Holy dooly. Only Push coming in late on that high northeast side, and it's paid off dividends. They've just been able to third party these fights as they want. As Untamed will get the headshot knock onto Hustler. He will get that execute as well. Sun taking some shots. Just puts a little bit of pressure onto the boys in Only Push. We see 4 teams down here on this southwestern side. Spaggy just trying to sneak his way in. Does look like he will be able to get in. Player 4 actually knocks himself with a grenade. That's not what you want, especially with Untainted nearby. He was trying to get the nade off onto Untainted. He can actually pull this nade out. If he bounces that off the wall, it's all over. Oh no, he's failed it! If that had killed Nick then, I would have lost it. It would have been the end. Galway would have been dead. Oh no, he only had the 1 grenade as well. Extreme. Paradox have been pincered between Immunity and Only Push. They've got plenty of smokes to try and cover themselves as D is trying to take a wide angle. Wheezy and Bullet L are going to forward push and get the boys in Only Push a bit of real estate in that zone. Extreme spots Shakovsky, takes him down with a beautiful AK-47 silence spray. Don't know how he controls that with the silencer on it. Oh, beautiful shot by Extreme. Will take down D. Can he get that last knock onto Grumps? He's just going to go for the med kit. Grumps last alive. He's gonna go for the res. No, he's actually going to choose to dip away. Not sure if I quite like this by Grumps. He should be trying to get the res off. These boys do have to start moving in, so... And they are getting third-partied here by the boys in Immunity. Some long shots going out. Painted will get that kill onto Daralini. That is Captain Planet out in 9th. Neff takes down D. Bullet takes down Nick 101. Extreme finally gets that final kill onto Grumps. So Extreme wiping all the Paradox by himself as Bullet L will get that execute onto Nick 101. He's going to take some long shots. 17 to 19 alive as Cream gets that kill onto Luke 12. It's all on Happy Novites here. It's player 4. Gets the knock and execute onto Tony. Untainted is nearby. 17, 16 alive. Phase 6 as well. Untainted is just going to show Player 4 definitely spotted him. Scream will take down Spaggy as well. Tainted actually has to move from that rock, so as soon as he pushes out here, he might get his head taken off. Player 4 goes for that flick. Doesn't actually land. He does hit that body shot, and we'll take Carnage out in 7th place as Neff will crest over and crank that down. That is Aftermind gone in 6th. Phase 7 about to hit. We will see where this does favour. I'm hoping it favours center so no one's really fed. And it does kind of stay central. It doesn't really favour anyone. Weezy has pushed super far forward. Five teams, 13 alive, 30 minutes in. Again, Knights. Massive shot by Happy though. Will take down player 4 with that Car 9. The best bolter user in the region. We will get that headshot knock as Kasun's trying to crest over. Take some shots. He's going to try and steal that kill. He spots Rip. Can he land that little pixel headshot? The Ridge is just going to save Rip. No, he actually hits a beautiful shot there by Kasun. Will take Justice out in 5th place. Lovely, lovely. Knights, 5 kills onto Cream. Monster game. Beautiful tags there, landing onto Benchu. They do have a lot of ground to cover. I'm not sure if they have any utility. So they do need to force a knock here. They're fighting off 2 teams. They're fighting off Immunity and Knights. So it's looking like a 4th place for these boys. Actually, Weezy has managed to sneak forward and get them a little bit of real estate in that zone. So good little push there by Weezy. But Benchu and Bullet are more than likely going to die. These boys are going to take these shots. Double J will take down Bullet L. Cream will take down Benchu. Kasun will steal that kill onto Benchu. Cream will confirm his kill. 4 teams, 9 alive. It's Happy all the way down on this south. Might be able to steal a couple of ranks here. He really needs Immunity and Knights to come to a head here. Weezy also. Just going to play this rank tank. Wherever this next zone goes, could be instrumental. So nade's coming out onto Happy. He's going to try and push forward. Go where that nade landed. Clumsy will crest over and take down Happy. That is a 4th place for Atletico. Immunity with 16 kills. I did not even realize that these boys had been popping that much. They've been doing work, but holy dooly, 16 kills is a massive game for these boys. Knights on that eastern side of the circle. Weezy could actually be really instrumental here. If he pops over and takes down Neff, we'll turn this into a 2v4, which is going to be super hard for the boys in Immunity to actually come out on top of. It's been done tonight. Ooh, it was a beautiful headshot, lands onto Kozzy. Will take him down to 20 health. He might have actually lost his helmet there. He actually did lose his helmet, so he's now a 1-tap. This next fight is going to be super hard for Kozzy and Kasun. Nick 101 has died. But Neff can definitely make a play here, but Weezy is going to try and creep his way in. He might have spotted Cream. He needs to start moving. He is full boost. This Double J will take down Kozzy. That no helmet just makes it so hard. You can just be 1-tapped by nearly any gun in the game. Especially in these last circles, because everyone is so close. Weezy may have spotted Neff there. Weezy's still not in this zone. He's playing this super passive. Exactly how he needs to play it. As Kamsi takes down Kasun. Weezy takes down Creed. Kozzy will steal that kill. Double J will get the knock onto Neff. It's all onto Kozzy here. Double J will kill Weezy as well. That is only push out in 3rd. He's going to go for that res. It's Double J, though. Might have been a nade. No, it wasn't. So they do just push up and take him down. That is the Knights winning our final game of the night. 12 kill dinner. Love it, love it, love it. 6 kills onto Cream. 4 onto Double. Calmsy with the 2. And Suspect with the big old fat donut. We'll give them their 12 kills. There's Neferhort with 6. Cozzy with 5. Kasuna and Nick both with 3. We'll give them a 17 kill second place. So that's a monster game for those boys. It's Extreme 2G. We'll get the 5. Bullet with the 2. Benshu with the 1. It's an 8 kill third for the boys in only pushed. As Athletico, probably the winners of tonight with their 2 chicken dinners. A 10th and a 4th. Not a bad night from those boys. Just the 2 kills onto Happy though. We'll give them that 4th place. Player 4 with just the 2 kills for himself. We'll give Justice the top 5. That will end the night. I have been Galway. This has been BrawlFest Week 5. It's been an absolute honour to cast the Alpha Lobby. With Xenox away, so I've loved every minute of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I did justice to these games. I hope you enjoyed my rambling through my words. I do get a little bit caught up, but it's been a great night. Have a lovely evening, and I'll catch you guys next week in Bravo Lobby. You can head to the GLL website to check the final leaderboard and see who did come out on top. My bet is Athletico. I think Immunity will be up there too. But other than that, no one was really super consistent tonight. Everyone was kind of all around the shop, so we'll see what happens. Catch you guys.